out here, these really good people, you know what I'm saying, in our community, black people, you know what I'm saying, men and women who are having these challenges finally and getting off the market. Now, I heard a comment earlier, right, saying, "Oh, Ace, you know, saying why you date out there? Why you like other women of different cultures? Because they make themselves available to me."
Nah, I'm not saying anything wrong with. I'm saying women don't like to see that the goddamn 80 years is with a different race of woman. They don't like to see nobody.
What does that mean?
I don't know
exactly what it means. I know exactly what he's saying.
No, I'm dead ass. They don't like to see.
You see that sway in her neck when she said that?
Come
that's
on.
what
Every
he
time.
mean. He ain't getting none of that. He ain't getting none of that. Like, why your neck can't stay still?
Hold on, one mic. I'm new to this shit, and I still see like this. Like, this shit blows my mind. That's why I don't get along with none of these categories. I don't be on none of these niggas panels, and I fuck with the content creator, but I can't sit up there and whine about dick and pussy. And I know I was just outside and I was 4-0. Like that, I'm saying, like, it was too easy. Like, this is not going on in my real time. I own a bus full of thoughts and ratchet shit and crazy ass niggas. These niggas leaving with 2 at a time. The women leaving with 2 at a time. They leaving with a boyfriend and another nigga. Like, I don't see this shit. So when I be like, I don't know about that because I ain't never seen it, they try to get on me, but I can give a fuck. I'm gonna stand on my 10 on what I'm seeing and what I've been through. But y'all still going back to the 60s and 70s. Y'all wasn't even born or thought of. We got to come to the modern time of what's going on and adjust to the new age and the new world order. Real shit.
Well, I was just
I ain't
going
going to cut you off.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I went not to cut you off, but I wasn't talking about that sexual liberation movement, like the free. I wasn't talking about the free love movement. I was talking about
I
the
was just speaking in general.
liberation. Yeah, no, I get you, but I'm saying this was the disconnect within the conversation because those two worlds ain't even the same thing.
Can I finish up?
Oh, I did cut ADS off, Stanley. My bad. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Go ahead. My bad. I did cut him off.
Feminism hit men harder than crack did because it put rules in place that men weren't used to abiding by. Okay. And the women didn't give us proper time to adjust to those rules. So you know what happened? You got a bunch of angry men who felt like they were being left behind, right? There's no worse death than a cold, bitter, lonely one. And for a lot of men, that's becoming more of a reality, right? So
ADS, did you say they didn't give men enough time
to adjust to what they were asking us?
Bro, that sound like bitch assness, bro. What you mean enough? Bro, we supposed yeah, see, that's
some
what I'm
of
saying.
Some of what they're asking makes perfect logical sense. They don't want to get, they don't want to get assaulted in the street. They want to be treated equally on the job. There's nothing wrong with them asking for that. It's just when they start.
Hold on, one mic. Go, ADS. You got 45 seconds. You got to let him play. Come on.
It's just when they leveraged it for advantages that they got themselves in trouble with these policies and these progressives. They make deals with the devil and end up with, kind of this result, right? But there's nothing wrong with women saying, "I don't want to be assaulted," and that I don't. Saying, "I want equal pay on the job." There's nothing wrong with those things. There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, go ahead. Well, Tierney did D-Rock the Block. You can go. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They be complaining. What you mean when they give you enough time to adjust? That's why we're just trying to correct the root that feminism, that sexual liberation wasn't us, because what are we asking y'all to do
about that? Don't bring it up, girl.
Right.
Pop your shit. Ain't nobody finna disrespect nobody up here today.
When I brought up the 60s and the 70s, I was like,
I'm just saying, Lauren, we can't be stuck in the 60s and 70s. That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody finna disrespect. Ain't nobody disrespecting nobody. You somebody people start getting loud, because they want to say something, but ain't nobody finna call nobody out. Ain't nobody finna do none of that because I'm not gonna let it go. I'm just saying, if y'all still stuck in them time frames like that, y'all will forever be miserable because y'all never been through none of that shit.
Well, we can't bring up go ahead.
Go ahead.
What does it go? It came from 1 to 100, bro. Like, it's continuing. What we're going through is because of that stuff. That's what we're saying. We are feeling the repercussions.
But the women doing their thing in the real
world.
If
you think the women, look, listen to me. When we go to these goddamn jobs, guess who we gotta get the answer from? Becky. It's always another race of woman that's right there in front of you. Or
so what can we do to help y'all? But feel better about this. What can we do?
No,
what can we do?
Maybe stop blaming us. Like,
yeah, I mean, hold on. One mic. Let's hold on. One mic. Let me let Tierney finish real quick in the LA. You got it. I want to know exactly because she's saying when we go to these jobs, we got to take word from Becky. So fucking what? Like you got the job, you on your shit, do your thing. Don't worry about that. See, that'd be the problem.
That's not how women. That's not how women operate, though.
Tierney, you gonna have to answer to somebody regardless, baby. Black, white, Mexican, Puerto Rico, all that shit. You gonna have to answer to somebody if you work at an actual business.
So you know, pretty women get the hardest. Let me just tell you that if you're pretty, you're gonna go through it the worst. Okay,
I'm gonna hire your ass quick. Me personally,
if you're a man, that's what I said. With women, it's different.
But it's both different on both sides. A man is gonna hire the pretty women. A woman gonna hire the cute man. If you want to put it like that,
You're not understanding what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, Tierney, we can't get mad because you can't get your job, though. I'm talking about real deal, having conversation on the panel, and y'all bringing up some shit that's going on at a job. That shit been going on for 30. Now, listen to me, Tierney, because this is the problem. If y'all was to leave that shit and go to work and do your job and go to work and stop being so pro motherfucking nothing, y'all would have better understandings because if you pro black, you niggas is cap. If you're pro whatever, that's cap too. Y'all don't stand on that shit like that in the real time and find a lie. And you can lie on this motherfucker panel you want to. I'm gonna call that ass out because none of this shit is happening. Tierney, Tierney.
We might not be pro-black. Let's just say we're not pro-black. Whatever you're talking about, but there are white power. Okay, look, this is the word. You are thinking that women just need to do what men do, and it works.
No,
that's not how
no. I never said that.
Not how it works. You talk about just go to work. No, that's what y'all supposed to do. Y'all just supposed to go to work.
And we will.
Women do everything else. We do everything else. Okay,
y'all
go to work. We do everything because when you start entering,
I'm by myself. All my bills are paid. I clean my house. I wash sometimes. I have a cleaning crew, but that's my affordability to do. Right. I can afford that to do that. If I get a woman, I've already told her my story. I don't believe in shacking. I tried it anyway. The motherfucker, it was a horrible goddamn time. She didn't pay a bill. She didn't pay nothing. Cause that's me. Yeah, you got some niggas that's fucked up, Tierney.
What's the cost of living in New York right now?
Hold on 1 second, ADS. You got some niggas that's fucked up, and you got some women that's fucked up. I can't lie about that, Tierney. But at the end of the day, every nigga not fucked up. It's the reason why them women come over here. It's the reason why, because I'm not on that type of timing. All that gender bender shit, I don't even talk about that shit. Ask these niggas right here, they'll tell you, Drip, be quiet. I be quiet as a church mouse. I interject to let everybody talk, but that's it. I don't have these problems. So if I meet a woman that's stuck in the 60s and she want reparations and I can't do this and I can't do that, I'm going to make her feel the most comfortable ever. Like, what we need to do? Do you want to start your own business? Like, I'm investing in mine. Some niggas don't think like that, some do. But that's more of like I'll say, a choosing problem, which is crazy also, because if y'all can't build together from the jump, let his ass go. How many of y'all gonna stay with them niggas? Come on, don't lie.
Mm-hmm. You said if you can't build him from the jump, is that what you said?
If y'all can't build together. See, look.
No, you said build him.
No. You trying to play me in my face. That's what you trying to do.
You know we build
I said, if we can't build together from the jump, then you need to get out the way and he need to get out the way. But I said, but guess what? How many of y'all stand with them niggas? And women stand with me. It's vice versa on everything I say to you. Everything I say is definitely vice versa. I'm not trying to complain and say y'all not doing y'all thing. I ain't seen women get judged like this in forever, but these niggas on a panel can't judge women. They ain't the goddamn boss of these companies. Now these companies that y'all go to go get employment, that's the company. These niggas on a panel cannot say nothing to y'all. Half of them ain't got no job. That's what I'm saying. Like, we need to be more confident in ourselves. That's all I'm saying. I ain't trying to take nothing from the sisterhood. Fuck that. Fuck the sisterhood, really, and fuck the brotherhood, because as soon as some dick come around, y'all folded. As soon as some pussy come around, we folded. So it is what it is. I ain't even gonna be capping. I'm vulnerable. I'm gonna be transparent the whole way through because that's me and I stand on my 10. Am I lying? That's why they don't fuck with you now, Tierney, because guess what? You got a husband. They don't.
Damn, they really don't fuck with me like that?
Man, come on.
What?
Man.
No. Tell me what's really going on.
Shit. You just said earlier they don't fuck with you. It's reasons why women don't want to see other women shine harder than them, and men the same way. A nigga go pillow talking simp to a motherfucker just to get him out the way. That's facts.
I didn't know it was real like that though. I didn't know. I
talking about some bullshit, and you ain't think that was real. That's crazy.
Well, God,
niggas will simp and get your ass out the way. Pillow talking. See, in Houston, we call simp pillow talking ass niggas. Niggas who go sneak and talk to your girl and tell them, "Oh, this nigga ain't shit. He was with old girl. Whoop the woo." That's a simp.
Dirty macking.
Yeah, dirty macking, all that shit. Like, other than that, man, I'm telling you, y'all be more pressure than y'all think y'all be, but y'all confidence be low because y'all let these ragged ass niggas drag y'all.
Okay, but LA, what is it? Out of the women's perspective, what's the problem? Okay, you know what? I ain't coming back.
Trying to figure it out. That's what I'm saying. But see, y'all get so kind of like in the feces, and men do too, because Lord ADS, and he is right now.
Y'all do.
I just said both of us. I ain't look. Everything I say is both sides. Trust me. If I don't say one, remind me. I say both. I'm telling you, everything is both sides with me because I'm just tired of seeing the bullshit. We got pretty women that cam up and don't mind camming up, and got the worst motherfuckers saying the most egregious shit for people who don't cam up. I just found out the other day seeing was a white woman. I'm like, damn.
You ain't never look at her profile picture.
I never even paid attention to the motherfucker. That's what show you right there. I don't be tuned in. I come through my reaction review and get the fuck out the way.
That's the perfect
I
name
don't see
for
me
her
on nobody else's panels at all. I might hit the like button, speak, and I'm gone. I can't deal with that shit.
Click on that button.
Wow.
I click on the buttons. I'll be like, let me go to your channel. Let me blow up your profile.
I ain't doing none of that shit. Yeah, blow mine. I ain't doing none of that shit. I'm not going. Like, I don't want no woman who finna complain to me about YouTube. That's a fact. I don't want. I could never be with a woman who gonna complain about YouTube.
You know what, Drip? Over the weekend, I was out with my boys at a cookout in the backyard. Right, we back there drinking, kicking it, whatever. And you know what I heard that kind of shocked me a little bit?
What?
A lot of the female talking points come up in women's conversations, man, out at the cookout. Dudes is using talking points and women is using them too. It is wild how these people have been programmed by YouTube, Facebook, social media. It is wild to me to see how people you can really see it come out of them. No, I mean, like it, they hide it. They showing it. They on this stuff like 24 hours a day.
What's a woman's talking point? Can you give me?
Hold on, real quick, Tierney. Let me let LA go in there because she over here ad-libbing. I know she's finna cuss my ass out. Go ahead, LA.
I heard it too.
No, it's not about cussing anybody out. I honestly don't like to be like that. But
I'm just making it fun. Go ahead.
This whole conversation, like I said, I know I was born in the 80s, you know, but when I come online, I hear it's because it's, you know, women's liberation and this, that, and the third. And as a person who just wants to know more of the reason why, I do my research. Some people don't. So it does go back. We can't just always, like I said, it just gets exhausting. You know what I mean? No, I'm just saying, period. Don't you get tired of seeing whose fault is it, the men or the women? Like,
no, I'm saying I can see. I'm agreeing with you. Yeah,
because it's deeper than that sometimes. And if we want to actually get to the real stuff, then we can get to the real stuff. But if I can't bring up my mama, you know, who when she graduated, that was the first generation of women that could actually get an actual bank account. Like, so it's not that far behind, you know, and our elders tell us different things too. So it's like, I just think that there's other things that need to be put into consideration instead of us going on these tangents and causing further damage. If we can just stick on the topic, that'd be great.
Fuck them topics, LA. That's the thing. This YouTube shit is triggering. I just
brought up my personal life though. Like, no.
I'm not saying fuck what you said. No, I'm saying these YouTube topics, like these little pre-recorders that we all react and review to, them some bitches is triggering. They'll say some shit and make it. You got an Asian lady saying top tier man is an average woman. Ain't no fucking way I'm believing that bullshit. You got Fresh and Fit saying a bunch of bullshit, and they got a table full of OnlyFans women. Ain't no fucking way I'm listening to these lame ass chumps. Whoever you finna say, I got too many names. I don't know them niggas. But whoever else, I don't listen to them neither.
But
That's why my real life is displayed on YouTube and they think it's awkward because I don't got these problems and I don't want them. It's women out here that's like not even talking about none of this bullshit. It's only the YouTubers. That's it. And I'm seeing this shit. Like I've literally asked people and I've called people on my cell phone on the stream and asked them niggas, bro, you ever did this shit? You ever did this? And them niggas like, hell nah, what is that? I'm telling you, even my sister, I'm like, bro, you ever went through some shit? No. Why? Why would I be going through some shit like that? My sister and them ain't never went through no picking cotton. They ain't never went through no sexual liberation. It's all talking points that people have made up bullshit and they brainwashed everybody. I don't believe none of this bullshit for the
no, bro.
I'm telling you, I ain't going.
I get you. I understand that, but my thing was, I wasn't tying those two together. I was saying that the frustration comes in when, and we talked about this the other day. I'm talking about the era where the women was like, we can dress however we want to. Can't no nigga tell us how to dress. If we want to dress with G-string thongs on or whatever the case may be, I'm like, all right, that's cool. But see, what y'all fail to realize is no matter how liberated, how free you think you are, or you portraying yourself to be, a nation can rise no higher than its woman. So if our women ain't shit, then you can't turn around and be like, well, the men ain't nothing. What do we have to aspire to? Women that ain't shit? Because I mean, think about it. Hold on, time out. I'm not done. Hold on, ma'am. I'm not done. I ain't cut you off. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
But what I'm saying
hold on, wait. I didn't tell you to stop talking. I just made a comment. That was it.
See that right there. Pause. Great session, you guys. That little part right there is where it's at right there. Don't nobody want to be told to hold on. They think that's because the chat. Oh, well, goddamn, you can't let her talk. Well, bro, how about we be respectful with each other? All he said was hold on, but they gonna take it so far-fetched on that shit. And Tierney wasn't saying nothing bad. She was just ad-libbing. LA been ad-libbing the whole time. I caught the shit because she looked quiet, but everybody else didn't. But still, they gonna say, well, why he snapping at her? I'm trying to tell you that fast. He wasn't snapping. That's a grown ass man.
He got an attitude. I see him.
See what I'm saying?
I'm watching the screen.
There you go right there. There you go.
Nah, yeah, that's how you.
I just showed that shit in real time. I just showed that shit in real time. Shit in real time. Go ahead. Right, go ahead.
Yeah, because you say I got an attitude. I don't have an attitude, but I am frustrated because I'm overlooking the whole landscape of the community, and I'm not blind to the fact that this led to this and this led to this, and the cause and effect of this situation is this situation. So everybody want to sit around and we keep having these circular conversations because we keep missing the point that this stuff don't come out of nowhere. This is a cause and effect. Because you did this, I don't care if it was in the 70s, but because you did this, this is the result of that.
Okay.
Because if y'all not looking around and paying attention, this stuff is coming back full circle. This thing is coming back around full circle.
Let me ask you this, D-Right, one time. Do you think if these categories wasn't available, like the spear and the goddamn battery cells, what they call it, incel, and the pills and shit, if that shit wasn't around, do you think this shit would be better? Because the way they categorize that shit, bro, it is not healthy, bro.
But
answer that.
Yeah, I get that. No, I said I get it.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Okay.
No. Because that's again, I'm saying the fact that dudes have gotten on here to voice how they feel versus taking it to the street and showing you how they feel. You know what I'm saying? Mm. That in and of itself, because by people coming up here and voicing their opinion, they're giving folks, it's really a warning shot. You can hear what I'm saying or not.
Right.
Because women are saying things and men are saying things, and we shouldn't discredit each other. Because women, y'all are saying things and y'all got good points, and the men are saying things that they're saying that they're going through. And if they got good points, why can't they be received? But That's why there is a such thing as a gender war, because we're not listening to each other. I'm not trying to argue with you, Tyranny.
I got you.
For real.
You know, I was just, grammar was one of my favorite topics. And, there's a run-on sentence and then there's a period. And I love to have conversation. I really, really do. But I'm just saying, sometimes give people a little bit more chance to speak. Y'all like this. This is what men do on these panels, right? And LA can cut me off if she wants to. I don't mind, Drip. I don't mind. But y'all talk for 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
If I interrupt, don't interrupt him. Leave him alone. Shut up. Okay. And then y'all let him talk for 5 more minutes. But then when
are you speaking on me?
I'm saying just men in general.
Oh, okay. Because I be just wanting everybody just to get in line so we can have the conversation. Because I clearly just said, I just showed y'all the real time. I didn't think you were wrong for saying what you said. You was ad-libbing,
right.
But go ahead, my bad.
But that was the only reason why I was ad-libbing, though, because I was supposed to go after her.
Okay.
And then somebody else get it. And I was just like, damn, I'm really going to
forget. My bad for moderating a little wacky.
It's all
I'm trying to get everybody in line. I'm sorry. So
it's all
that's
good.
on me. That's on me.
I'm not around, a pen and just like, because seriously, sometimes I write shit down because I do understand, what I'm saying, that sometimes I might have to wait, which I don't have a problem with, but sometimes it's just like, ugh.
It's like, damn,
so
this man is still
with
talking.
that being said, we're going to have 2-3 minutes. Everybody can get 2-3 minutes and get it off so we can go around and actually still remember what we talking about. Because I know I got that shit bad. I know it's the weed, but shit. I try to balance that shit, but it is what it is. Sometimes I'll be forgetting like a motherfucker. So I feel y'all. So let's try to let people rebuttal to the statement that you're saying, you know what I'm saying? Or the question that you're asking. So I feel you on that, Tierney. Go ahead. Whoever's next. I don't see. Look, I forgot who's next. Goddamn.
Okay, I have a question. Who is Brittany? Your topic says Brittany is back.
Brittany Renner.
Oh, the guy?
Huh? Oh. No, the woman.
That's
Brittany Grinder. That's Brittany Grinder.
I figured that's who that was in the
Brittany Renner is the one that was married to Kevin Gates. She back. She's not Muslim no more. She popping her shit. She back to the world, Craig. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got clips of her throwing that thing. She fine. Lord Jesus, have mercy. Jesus.
She's pretty.
Yeah, she is. And she natural too. Lord.
Is that her down here in the corner?
Nah. Oh yeah. You say what, LA?
I said I thought she helped out Deion Sanders, like, you know what I'm saying, like with the young men of what to look out for when it came to gold diggers.
I covered that shit.
I mean, she looks like that for a reason. So roll the dice if you want to.
Roll the dice. Yeah, but see, there's something right there that you're not going to get a commitment out of. Some people got to stop the bullshit and stop trying to change these folks too. You can't change everybody. Now, if you really in tune and you trying to lock in, maybe you might have a hope. But on these randoms that come already bent like that, bro, you can't get nothing out of that. That's just what it is. And if you try and you get your feelings hurt, and that's your raggedy bitch and all kind of shit, nah, you can't do that shit. You got to respect and move the fuck around.
So what would the guys on the panel rather have? Would you rather have a Brittany Renner, with the pose and the hair that she got right now, and like not really any substance in terms of things to talk about, or would you rather have somebody who actually knows some shit?
Now,
it might not look as good as her.
We need more context, please, LA.
That's a loaded question, LA, because everybody's different. They might want a freaking leak. They might want a little thing.
I'm just asking the guys on the panel.
Well, I want some. Well, if I'm single and I ain't looking for shit, I'm going with Brittany. But if I'm on some, let's go and get structured and settle down.
Wait, Drew. Do not sign that contract yet. Let's ask a key question here. Are all things equal? Are we talking about Brittany Renner A and Brittany Renner B? Or are we talking about Brittany Renner and a whole nother woman? Because I'm gonna KS this: dress size, height, weight. You know what I'm saying? Let's do a side by side comparison.
See, you toxic.
Well,
you trying to start a war.
I don't know. Honestly,
war,
I honestly don't know what. I mean, she doesn't seem like y'all, it sounded like just a minute ago, she didn't seem like a high caliber of woman by what's like in between her ears. So would you rather have a woman who looks like her with nothing in between her ears, or deal with a little, tyranny? Let me get
or Miss Joy, let me get maybe a less equivalent. Who's a little bit less attractive than Brittany, but that's dope. Okay.
Use yourselves.
Before she was.
How about that? Use yourselves, because
I know you're gonna choose me, baby.
Nah, I'm saying, check this out. We so far to compare to celebrity. No, what I'm saying, no, the men think they know, right? So won't you use yourselves and ask them, because this comparison to celebrities is crazy.
You set me up, but okay, you guys can go
you set me up too with that question, goddammit. But I still love you though. Go ahead.
All right, you guys.
You would choose her just because she's a celebrity?
No. I'm saying we need to stop comparing to celebrities.
I'm saying if you have to choose between her and Tierney, let's say my prototype.
That's what he wants us to do.
Nah, wait a minute. What? I'm just saying use normal people so we can understand it better. We don't know shit about Brittany Renner. We just know what the media say.
But you don't know the people that we know, so
okay,
we gotta
go
have
back to the
kinda...
celebrities then. Okay, my bad. Go back to the celebrity. My bad. Go back to. It's easier for celebrities. Okay, cool. My bad. That was wrong. Go ahead, LA. We gonna fight.
I don't.
Come on, Lauren, Alabama.
In between, like I said, a Brittany Renner, and like I said, you see how she flip-flop, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she might be able to conform for a little while, but you see where she at right now. Or would you deal with a woman whose looks are a little bit less? If Brittany is a 9, then let's say deal with a 6, but she actually has some intellectual capabilities about her. Like, she got integrity. Which one would you choose?
I need more description on the 6 too. How much?
Oh my God!
No, I ended up marrying that same exact 6.
So obviously, Brittany Renner don't need nothing else besides the way that she looked.
I'm just saying, all that matters though. If you want me to make an accurate decision and be honest, I need all the context. That's all.
So y'all men only go by look.
Exactly.
Is that real?
We don't go into
that. Is that real? Y'all only go by look.
See.
Ooh, boy, this is crazy. Work.
Yeah, it's
no,
really,
for real. Do y'all really go by looks like that?
Hold on. Let's let Kasim jump in here. He ain't said nothing. He had stepped down. I called on him earlier. Kasim, can you make some type of right out of this, bro? Like I'm trying to get it to where we struggling and arguing, but it's a lot of shit built up in these folks, bro. Real, and I feel the tension. And that's why maybe I'm sounding crazy, because I'm not built up or no tension. Like I'm just trying to find the disconnect and maybe try to mend it. But they all in the chat said, Drip, this is just a point of no return for you single-handedly to try to do this. So Kasim, can you make a little bit of sense out of this for you, boy?
Damn. TT said Viola Davis. Lord have mercy.
Lord Jesus.
Yeah, but that's the thing though, right? It really goes back to what you're looking for in a spouse, partner, or whatever, right? What criteria you're looking for. Obviously, if you had those two women standing side by side, I believe most men will be drawn to Brittany Renner, right? Because of her physique, her body type, her energy. Right, she radiates a certain energy, and obviously men are going to be drawn to that. But then it comes a second phase where you kind of get used to that presence, and then you start looking for other attributes based upon the experiences that you've been through. Right, if you have met a Brittany Renner and you know that she comes with, you know, a certain type of sassiness or a certain type of unwillingness, then you're going to look at the other woman that's beside her. Now, that other woman might not have the same exact body type as Brittany Renner, right? But then she does have a body, but there's a certain softness about her, right? A certain easiness that you feel, you know, with her. Like, yes, you know, she's not quite like Brittany Renner, who may give you some problems when we go out, or some issues when we go out, right? Because, you know, there's going to be other men that's going to be looking at her and things of that nature, and she might be attracted to that attention that might get me hemmed up in some type of situation. So you look at the other woman, you start asking, you know, questions and things like that, and you kind of find out, like, hey, like, you know what, I can work with this woman here. This woman has enough character to have enough values that, you know what, it's worth giving her a shot. And most men would gravitate towards that. So if you're looking for that long-term / marriage thing, you'd probably go with the other one. But just like ADS said it, man, if you're just looking at it just to smack, then Brittany Renner would be your option. But then on the back note of that, you are still contributing to the same thing that you don't want in these women, right? So it really goes to of being aware of how you're feeling and being honest with what you want, man, and then doing that. If you think that Brittany Renner has enough potential in her to change, then you would go for that. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but yeah, man, I would say that the men would, if they're really looking for something serious, they're gonna go with the woman with substance.
That's what I thought, but okay, yeah, I got it. What up, Terry, Southern Girl? What up, Southern Girl? What up, Travel One? Who else slid in this mob? Emperor Kojak Beck. Okay, go ahead. I'm guessing. Well, Miss Joy, did you have anything to say, Miss Joy?
I just now got back. I ain't heard a thing.
Okay, good. Don't you worry. No, you ain't missing nothing. Go ahead.
Just really quick. It still sounded like because, like, I mean, I feel like I always need like a translator. So thank you, Kasim, because that's pretty much what I was saying, like in general speaking. But the response to the question was just like, I get it. You might need some more details about the 6, but that just really goes to show me how like visual y'all are.
Yes.
Because with Brittany, it was like, okay, I can understand. I know she ain't got nothing really in between her ears. She gonna flip flop. She gonna switch on me depending on the situation. But I need more details on this 6. So that's kind of what it showed me.
Ain't no guarantee.
Yeah, because it's a fight, though. It's a fight.
Hold on 2 seconds. Let me shout out Boss Man. Shout out to Boss Man for the $2. He said, "Give me a Pauletta Washington," and he threw. Lord Jesus, who in the hell is Pauletta Washington?
That's Denzel's wife.
Oh, Denzel. Okay, cool. Shout out to Boss Man. Let's go. Appreciate you, Michael, sir. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the like button. Go ahead, Kasim or LA, one of y'all.
No, but speaking to your point,
got you, ADS.
Hold on, Lord ADS. Your opinion must be the only one that matters, because I said I married the 6.
Oh, see, there we
I'm
go.
sorry, Stan, I didn't hear you. My bad.
See, there we go. See, you ain't hear him. There'd be a lot of the disconnect too. We gotta let everybody
talking.
Exactly. That's why I said. Now, see, watch this. I didn't blame LA. I didn't blame D-Rock. I just said we gotta let everybody talk. That's what I'm saying right there. Everybody want to cut each other off. Everybody mic's louder than everybody. So that's why I say when I let people talk over here, I be really wanting to hear the conversation, because I be blown away half the time by some of this bullshit. But when we cut each other off, we can't get the full source of what they're saying. So I appreciate that. Appreciate that. So go ahead, LA or D-Rock or whoever want to go right now. Y'all can go. Shit.
I want this to respond to.
I just wanted to add that. Y'all go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. ADS, because you was trying to get in there. Go ahead.
Ain't no guarantees, no warranties in relationships. Take the Lambo and run. But even though that might be the case, I might be leaning towards Brittany Renner because of her beauty and her attraction, and I see what I'm getting, right? Doesn't mean I ain't got an eye on you. That's different. You know what I'm saying? Brittany cool, but I still got my eye on you because I think at the end of the day, there's some potential there, right, for something big. So if I ask for minor details, give me those little minor details. It's not that big of a deal, right? Because if I got to leave her alone, at least give me the right reason to do it. Don't just say leave her alone for me. Show me why I'm leaving her alone for you, right?
ADS, it shouldn't be no problem for you to get the extra details, though. Like, now, whoever gets offended by you saying that, then that's a them problem. They can't tell you how to goddamn pick and choose. That's what I be hating about this shit, too, because everybody want to tell each other who to pick and choose, or if you ain't picking them, then girl, you ain't doing shit. Nah, fuck all that. The ones that say that ain't got no nigga or woman. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we got to do what's best for us, not for everybody else. If I want Lone Alabama and I'm digging this, you know what I'm saying, everything, I'm a vet for, you know what I'm saying, as long as I need the vet to get the details. As soon as I get a flag or two, I ain't got to cuss out, disrespect, no shit like that. I'm explain why I'm leaving. And that's
Let
it.
me say this, Griff. I think a lot of women think that women are safe just because they're pretty. You ain't safe, you know what I'm saying, in no relationship. I'll dump your ass too, no matter how pretty you is, if you start getting on my nerves.
Oh no, anybody can get their ass left. I don't know where they come from. But shit,
women
they can leave their ass
that
too.
beauty thing though. Yeah, they overestimate it.
they can leave a nigga ass too. Like it go on both sides with me. Men
It's
can
just
leave women
funny.
too. Women can too.
It's
Am I
just
saying something
funny
wrong?
when I say that pretty women get curved too, then people be like, no, that's not the truth. I'll be like, yes, the
But
fuck it
let
is.
them believe that, LA. You've seen it in real time. So
I'm just saying, I've
anybody
said it
can do
before, so I'm
okay,
Oh
look,
yeah.
if
I
they
hope
don't
that
agree,
y'all
fuck
are
'em.
not thinking that y'all can't be curved.
Nah, I ain't never said that.
No,
I
no,
ain't
no. No, we're
It- it-
talking about the pretty privileged stuff. You know, it just if people like you, they like you.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? If they see something that they don't want to deal with, then it don't matter what you look like. Or they might deal with you on a certain capacity, but you can still be curved.
I see. That's a fact. Anybody can be
Add it.
curved. I'm talking about with a smooth curve ball. Like
If
yeah,
that Lambo starts stressing me out, I'm going to trade that Lambo in too. I love a Lambo, but guess what? If I can't say if it's too much, it's too much. I got to take it somewhere and get rid of it. I
but
can't
that's
put
your
up with that.
choice, ADS. You shouldn't have no pushback because that's your choice.
The car now.
I mean, he's saying the car just as the woman. I mean, okay, that was a fucked up analogy. But anyway, I'm just saying, should nobody give ADS pushback on what he does with his situation? Why does everything have to be wrong?
Yo,
And the
Rick.
ones who be really fighting for him be fucked up too.
Yep.
Everybody fucked up, bro. I don't know why these folks think they perfect. No,
Right.
bro. If it was easy to find love, everybody would have it.
Facts.
Parents back then didn't have
Yeah.
social media, so it was in-person action. Bro, it's niggas that'll go sit on a nigga car, take a picture and post it, and that's his car.
Right.
And y'all going. The likes then went up 50,000 likes, a big head in the chat 50 million times, all that shit. But get what y'all going for? A fake facade. The social media fucked up everybody. It's easy to put an emoji on a goddamn comment and she respond to you. Then you pen and pad at Astroworld talking to her in front of her friends in person. That's two different things.
But Drip, can I say something real quick
Yes, sir.
before we
Yes,
jump
sir.
back into it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're living in the time of the internet, so we're seeing the impact of the internet, right? Or we're seeing the impact of social media.
Right.
Now, how about somebody come 30 years from now and say the impact that social media have is irrelevant?
They ain't got social media.
I mean, half these folks say that, you know, they shouldn't take internet serious. Some people say it's just entertainment. I mean, I'm not sure what we doing.
I'll say it for sure. YouTube is a bunch of bullshit. Look at what they're projecting.
Facts.
This shit is not right.
It's
not. But check this out, though, Drip. I'm gonna tell you what the problem is, though. The problem is this is the new TV. Even the cable stations are admitting that this is the new TV. So if this is the new TV, then it goes to, you know, reason why a lot of people are acting or emulating what they seeing on here, or this is shaping their whole mentality or their mind frame, their perception. Yeah, because it is.
Yes, I would probably have to agree with you on that, fam. You know what? Because the internet, this internet thing is, from what I see, I believe it's people's alter ego. Right? It's like the alter ego of who they are. They can be nasty and mean and disrespectful. They can be all of that in this. It's like an outlet of energy for individuals. And they say it's not real. I think it does. Because all it takes is for you to say certain things or do certain things, and then they'll inject their real life experiences into it. And that's what gets them all up in the bind. So if there wasn't an interjection of some reality in this thing, they wouldn't conduct themselves a certain way.
Because watch this. You on your shit with that one. Let me just say one thing. You know why they interject their real life? Because I interject mine, and I sound weird because I don't go through this bullshit these niggas is telling folks, bro. They telling bullshit, and when I bring real life to it, and it's so different, they like, damn. Well, why did bro? Y'all niggas is capping. How many times niggas did told y'all don't fuck with baby mamas, and they got 4 baby mamas?
Okay.
I'll wait again. How many y'all told them don't date women out your race? They married motherfuckers out their race. I'll wait again. And
when you say race, do you mean human race? Because that's all it is human race. There's no other races.
The fucking culture, color, the ethnicity, bro. Come on, G. We got the come on, bro. I ain't got to do all
Right.
this shit. I'm saying they'll tell you don't marry nothing but a black woman or marry your own race, bro. It's men on here that y'all love that have married other races. And guess what? That's not a problem. But don't grift and tell motherfuckers not to do shit and do that. And you doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what fucked
That's
y'all
the key
up.
right there.
Come on,
Yeah,
bro.
that's the key right there.
Like, that's bullshit. Look how many people got caught grifting, bro. Look how many people get caught grifting. Fucking Daryl Long came up here and said it was a grift. He said this shit on my show, bro. I'm like, wow. Damn. Come on, bro. Look who he married. Oh, okay. Let's not even say Jenny, because that's my sister, and she love that nigga. He love her motherfucking dirty draws too. Let's see JP and Floor. Bro, you come from a space, shout out to them. A space where niggas say niggas ain't shit. You got names for niggas, and you go get the biggest bandit. And then cry wolf when the nigga ain't what you thought he was. I'll be there. And now that separates more and more people, bro. Everybody is not a perfect 10. And I understand that. That's why I never take this shit serious, because when you hear some of these niggas, like the what's his name, Fugazi guy, bro, you married a white woman, bro, and that's supposed to be the worst thing in the world. Okay,
white baby mama.
I'm sorry, let me fix that, bro, because I don't want you to get the wrong narrative. A white baby mama, but you tell niggas to use baby mamas for recreational use. Come on, bro. You say
the white part wasn't important, but the baby mom part was.
It is important. You say both. No. ADS, you crazy. You say when you get $100,000, you are supposed to be able to exercise your options, motherfucker. Why would you build with somebody and then your ass get $100,000 and leave? That's the dumbest shit ever, bro.
Right. No,
I'm not going for it.
Yeah, but
you're right.
But Drip, this is what I have seen, right? Particularly with men that are in relationships, in with women outside of this space. The men that bark the loudest, the men that do the most disrespect to these women here in the space on the panel, and they have a girl or spouse with them, and that girl or spouse is probably in the other room. Hearing this man say all of these things about women, and they can't help to think like, damn, does he think the same way about me? And how many times have we seen these consecrated spouses come barging in the room where they at, telling them to shut the fuck up, telling them to telling them what the heck, be the hell quiet, and we see the men calm their disposition that they were just yelling 5 seconds ago.
Come on.
Now they're cool as a cucumber. And I believe that it is those men who are, I like to use this word simp, but I would probably say it is those men who do the most simple stuff, right? Because when they click off of that red box and they go into the room where that woman is, and they know that woman just heard all of these nasty things that they said about women. Now he has to prove to her, like, no, that was just a skit. I do that to make my money. I'm going to prove to you that I'm not that guy. And guess what he does? He starts spending a whole lot of money. He starts doing a whole lot of things. He starts talking to her really, really freaking nice, because again, he's got to convince her that he doesn't think that way about women because she is a woman at the end of the day, and they correlate the two.
Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
but
sir.
That's why I break down.
Standing up and saying that shit, bro, because these niggas not gonna do that shit, bro. It's crazy work. Go ahead,
No, I'm saying
he married the 6. He stood on his 10.
Yeah. And that's why I'm not ashamed about what I say, because I know my wife is listening, my daughters will be listening. You know what I'm saying? So no, I'm having this conversation with them too. That's why I'm like, I'm not pulling no punches for no woman I don't know when I ain't really talking to you. If you don't want to hear it, don't.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not talking to you. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you gotta look at these niggas camera square and be like, I know this nigga is not telling me this. And you gotta really look at that motherfucker and be like, bro, you lying to me. Right. You ain't doing shit that you talking about. And that's
why they can't help it.
Yeah, go ahead, Christine.
Then they can't help it, right? To say that they get triggered just like men get, just like we get triggered in certain stuff that they. I know she's not talking about me specifically, but the more she keeps talking, the more I feel like, hey, like, wait a minute, now you done said some foul stuff. They get triggered, So obviously you might be able to say that, but deep down inside, they still feel some type of way, and then you have to kind of prove to them like, listen, yeah, I did say some foul stuff in the other room and stuff like that, but that was just them. But this is how I am in my real life, and I'm gonna treat you nice, just so in order so she don't start tripping, because eventually we all know how women are. Eventually they're gonna start taking that stuff personal, and they're gonna band together and see themselves as that person that you're talking to, the same way these women come on the panels and they say certain things and they trigger, and the men go, not at all, man. Well, I'm not like that. It's kind of the same thing, and I think we should be more honest and real and understanding at being aware, of that, and not really taking this stuff too bad like that.
Yeah, what I'm saying, cause see, we want a motherfucker. We want a nice. I ain't gonna even say black, because bro, you're entitled to have whatever you want in life, bro. Y'all are call a nigga all kind of names because he not with a black woman. That is so disrespectful. Yeah, call every man. They call y'all every man in the book. I mean, every name in the book is y'all not with a black man. That's disrespectful. But y'all think that shit cool because y'all trying to get a one up. It ain't even about that shit. They can be truly in real love that you've never experienced before. And it might be with a different race. That's what they wanted. That's what they're attracted to. That's what they went and got. But they don't give you right to go slander the motherfucker. If I want to marry a Mexican, a goddamn Puerto Rico nigga, I dare a nigga to speak on my motherfucking woman, nigga. It's chitty chitty bang bang. Absolutely. And fuck how you feel. And a fight and a pistol come with it. The fuck?
Right. And you know what? With that being said, because you shouldn't care about what nobody else feel about your relationship. But the reason why I wouldn't look down on it, because for the simple fact of what you just said, I always say this, bro, because I know it's more than one way to look at a situation. The fact that this person is from another race and decide to mess with you shows how much they care about you and the risk that they're willing to take, or whatever they had to go through to even mess with you in the first place. Like, that should be saluted.
That's true,
you see
bro.
what I'm saying? I'm not totally against that, because I understand that side of it too.
Man, I'm telling you, bro. That's why I'm glad I got the people up here that's representing the sides that they represent, because, bro, you would think Lauren is as quiet as a church mouse. Yeah, Tierney a little rowdy. Tierney look, all Tierney need is a hug and something and support. That's all Tierney needs. She'll be okay. Lauren, Alabama, she probably like to cuddle and spend time with niggas. That's cool. That's what she want to do. Travel One, who knows? We don't know what she gonna do. But Lena, she might be a homebody. She cook, clean. Bro, everybody's different. Nobody moves the same. Reese might be a person that knows how to do a lot of shit. Like, as a woman, she know how to build. Look at goddamn Sherry Berry. And this is a crazy analogy, bro. Sherry Berry does construction, bro. She know how to build, my nigga. Right. And I ain't being funny. She can build a motherfucking house. Yeah, she got the knowledge to do it, bro. A lot of motherfuckers don't, but we can't compare to that. That's what she wanted to do. But y'all will go slander somebody who doing some shit that's different than what y'all doing, or if they come in different, man or a woman, it don't matter. And that shit is fucked up. And that's why I think the disconnect come from. Because it's a lot of blame. Nobody wants to accept their own shit. And guess what? You accepting your own shit ain't always wrong. That's what you wanted to do. Now, if you influenced by somebody, stand on your 10. But if that's what you always wanted, and that's the motherfucking nigga from goddamn Guatemala who treating you right, and he ain't just for the goddamn green card movement, stick with that nigga. I'm just saying, straight up. You can say what you want, but you gotta stand on that shit, because if you let somebody on this internet deter you from what you're doing or speak on your shit and make you not want that person no more, you was never down from the jump. You wasn't solid. If that's what you want and that's what you love, stick with that shit. Fuck these folks on the internet. They don't know you no way. But you will get on a panel and they slander that shit. Oh, well, ain't you married to a Mexican? So what? You mad? You mad? But now y'all will fire off the handle and start screaming back at each other. It's a reason why they said kill them with kindness. Everything don't need a reaction, bro. Tell them folks mind they motherfucking business. Real shit. Because I'd be damned if I marry anything or be with anybody and they finna tell me what I'm doing wrong. Nigga, it's fuck you with both middle fingers. And I wouldn't give a fuck. And that's why I'm so different. I ain't finna lie and griff to no motherfuckers. That's why they should be like, bro, when I first got here, when I said I didn't know 7 cameos, nigga, I don't want to know the nigga. I ain't going for that bullshit, no way. But I ain't finna disrespect him and talk bad. I don't know the man. That's not none of my business. I didn't come here for love. God damn, I came here for content. To make some extra money for the fun. That is it. I wasn't with the Lapifi Network, the fight clubs, and none of that shit. And that's no problem neither. That was a time to be alive from what I hear. But a lot of people, information got exposed back then. A lot of people were upset because they categorized them back then. If you worried about what these internet folks got to say about you, you fucked up too. Straight up.
ASAP.
You fucked up too, because I ain't no way in hell Drip finna get sensitive. I told you, niggas said he gonna smash my grandma on the song. I played the song for my grandma. Fuck it. Grandma, let me tell you what this nigga told me about you. And she immediately fired back, bro. I'm saying, I'm not sensitive. I'll Drip your sister. Okay, cool. I know in real life, bro, you would get your shit beat down. And that's a fact. So I don't let that shit bother me. That's why I'm not sensitive like that to that bullshit. I'm just not going. Hey, Trevor One, please stop. I didn't say I was new. God damn it, stop the bullshit. I'm just saying, me coming in, when I came in, they said I was lying about knowing that man, bro. It was to the point where I'm like, bro, I don't think a lot of people around me don't know the nigga. And guess what? I went to my barbershop and they knew the nigga. I didn't slander the man. I'm like, damn, you really know him? He was like, nigga, where was you at? I'm like, not on the motherfucking internet. For sure. YouTube was a music source for me. That's it. I wasn't in this space and looking up this and that. But all my pre-recorded videos don't have nothing to do with DNP or black women and men. Not one. The only thing on there is when Taraji P played Color Purple, she was complaining about women not getting paid like men. That's the only thing that I ever did that might compare to some of this shit. So I'm kind of new to the terminologies of this shit and what this shit mean and what that shit mean. I ask all the time, what is a mammy? Because I get different definitions all the time. I thought niggas wanted pick-me's because for their men. But clearly that's not true.
I won't pick-me's. Drip, I won't pick-me's. Where the pick-me's?
That's what I'm saying. I thought that's what niggas wanted, but I guess I'm wrong.
So that I was a pick.
Nah, you ain't wrong.
Right? So you married too. So guess what? You got picked.
So did. That's what I told him. I said, I've been with my man 28 years and ain't worked in 17. Pick me, baby.
Right. That's the definition of a pick me. Somebody.
But guess what? But guess what, Stanley? Women that ain't got no nigga, they quick to call that shit out. Oh, she a pick me. Oh no, you just mad because you ain't got picked. That's how I take this shit. So I don't never get personal or
I know, no. But I'm saying, but bro, we can't not understand the fact that we've been living in a topsy-turvy world. Like shit has been upside down for the longest, man. And the only thing we're doing is addressing it. I don't know why they say when we're addressing this stuff, we whining, but that's all it is. We're addressing it. Like, how else we gonna feel our way out in this world if we don't understand it or conversate about it? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot going on.
But you know what though? What up, D-Time? If it's something, okay, I got you. If it's something that these folks don't agree with, bro, they gonna go against it, bro, on every turn, my boy. If they ain't with it, they gonna call it something. I'm telling you, it's never right, bro, but this is the internet. And I'm going to spare you the internet that I'm talking about. INNANET. Right. Internet.
Right. I got
Ain't nothing right. Come on, bro. It ain't nothing but a bunch of cap. That's why I fuck with some of the folks that come fuck with me because, bro, they going to keep it a solid. No matter what these folks say, they going to stand on that shit.
Got to.
D-Rock,
way to combat this shit.
Come on, man.
What's up?
Even ADS, he don't give a damn. What y'all think, man? He gonna date who he want. No, I'm saying y'all boys gonna stand on y'all 10 for the most part. I ain't finna deal with no wishy-washy ass. They gonna call that shit out. What up, boss man? I see you down there. I'm telling you, I don't want to hear none of that bullshit. Like I'm telling you, bro. Like man, look, where I'm from, they call us Southside players, bro. And boss man can definitely goddamn vouch because he from the same side I'm from, bro. We take care of our women, bro. We love our women. Now on the north side of Houston. Them niggas might rob they women. That's a fact.
Oh, by the way, Drip, how's everything going, brother, with the flood?
It's we just got a bunch of rain and shit. But them folks up, like, I think that's west. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I couldn't even look at that.
But it's in between Austin and like an hour north of San Antonio. Not to cut nobody else.
I couldn't even.
Yeah, that was bad today on the news, man. It was
I ain't gonna lie,
bad.
bro. They had the sisters holding hands, bro. Bro, I almost cried, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That shit that hit me different, bro, because like knowing, bro, that my cousin had a stillborn, bro, and to see them sisters holding hands like that, DEAD, oh, that fucked me up, bro. No bullshit. I'm like, nah, I can't keep watching this bullshit. Like, this shit got a nigga a teary-eyed, bro, because that's just sad, bro. That's fucking sad, bro. But yeah, bro, it's like 80-some people died, bro. No bullshit.
Yeah.
We just got a bunch of water and shit, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, you know, it wasn't that serious. Where I'm at least. But up there, yeah, definitely rough. So yeah. It's going, I guess. You know, they trying to pull people up out that mud by the, you know. But good luck with that shit, bro.
We need to continue to pray for them that they get safety and, you know, that the families heal from this, because this was something, you know, man, y'all get it the worst down that way, man. When it comes to rain, y'all really do.
Yep, we do.
Especially right there, they call it Flood Alley.
Yeah. They do. They fucking do, bro. You know, it's rough. It's rough, but you know, we gotta start being more prepared about shit and kind of watching the news and, you know, be warned about a bunch of shit. A lot of these folks just be on some bullshit. You know, they don't be really on that. I mean, I don't know, man. It should be crazy, bro. It just be crazy. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro, all we can do is pray for them folks, bro. But like, people need to start being more aware of what's going on, bro. Real shit. That's what I think too. But you know, it's happening, so I can't. 80 some people gone already that we can't bring back. So it is what it is.
Yeah,
that shit crazy. But nah, boss man, you got something to say?
Oh nah, you know, I'm just up here. I'm the last person to speak on this shit. You know, I think everybody.
Me too, but I'm just trying to make sense of it. Like, goddamn, like, what's the problem, bro? Like, god damn it, like, it's some nice looking women on this motherfucker. Like, why are we arguing with these motherfuckers? Like, I ain't trying to argue.
Don't mean nothing, Drip. That's the thing. It's a disconnect.
I know.
It's a disconnect because the Brittany Reynolds proved that they can be beautiful as hell. That don't mean they worth a damn. and the niggas got to sift through that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I feel you, bro. I feel you. It go on both sides. Like, I feel you.
Yeah.
You might say the same thing.
Women who keep their shapes, women who stay sexy, even when it ain't no other group of women as sexy as black women in their 40s. That's hands down. Black women maintain their beauty, brother. The only problem is you can't get along with them more than 6 months. You give a year, you through. It's over.
But that's crazy, bro. Like, why is there so much of a limitation in what's going on? Like, I mean, I guess I'll never be able to get that shit, but I don't understand, bro. 6 months, see, bro, when I told people that I would vet somebody for 2 years before I marry him, bro, they thought I was crazy.
Yeah, man,
That's
that shit crazy to me.
Now you see why though, boss man. Niggas is vetted for 3 months and trying to move in at 4 and marrying at 6. I can't do it.
I'm saying the people telling you that it's crazy that you to vet somebody for 2 years.
Come on, bro.
I was talking to a chick and I told her I need 3, and she was like, "Oh, nah, I can't do that." I was like, "Well, shit, you good? Then go ahead and find you somebody else."
Your feet.
You know what I'm saying? I got too much going on to be getting married, and I'm not taking no shots at nobody who have. My little brother, that nigga, he was 27, 28. He met a chick and they got married in a month, and he been married for like 6, 7 years now.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Bro. That's good.
Yeah, so I don't knock it on nobody. I just know what works for me. You know what I'm saying? But it give me when I meet people that be like, "Oh, nah, that's too long." Like, what you mean? You know, some people you just got to look at the world different.
Nah, that's true too, bro. I agree.
You better. I mean, it's a lifelong decision.
For real, that's the thing. It's a business decision.
I'm not rushing shit. I'm not rushing shit. I don't give a damn. Hey, if you ain't willing to take the ride with your boy, you ain't for me, and that's cool. Ain't no shade, harm, or foul. That is perfectly fine, bro. It's cool. We just save each other some heartache. No problem. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, I'd rather save myself heartache than go through it and then come out with nothing, and then we both fucked up. Like, now let's just go and part ways and go find something that we, that we more comfortable with. Because clearly this ain't it, because we argue too much, not this and that. Now, like, nah. I ain't finna do all that shit. Like, that's why I say I'm not going in no goddamn 6 months. Now, y'all can have that to 6 months shit, and I'll see y'all back on the streets instead of straight up. And it is what it is. I don't give a damn how you feel about it. But other than that, bro, I'm chilling.
Not to cut you off, girl, and Kevin Gates get a divorce or whatever.
Yeah, they already done. She out the Muslim shit already. She back on the streets.
She is? She took that. She took it off.
I got the clip for you, boy. I'm talking about she thick. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Lord have mercy.
What? That's why I said, when did she ever leave the streets?
Okay, that
too. See, that's a real problem right there, bro. Because you can't be playing with nobody with no religion like that.
Come on, bro. That's my thing too. That's crazy.
That shit is crazy.
Come on, man.
But the fact that she did tell you everything about her.
Yeah, true. Nah, yeah, for sure. For sure.
We, as men, we supposed to know that it takes a lot to change two things for a man: his manhood and his religion.
Right.
Whatever his manhood is and his religion is, that's something that you can't change. But once you can change that, you got him.
Yeah.
You got him.
She was able to actually go do that shit and turn over to the new to his religion, bro. That's huge, bro. A lot of motherfuckers not going because of that shit.
Yeah, see, and that's why I said earlier, I don't know if everybody know Pauletta Washington, but that's Denzel Washington's wife. Right. She actually stopped acting, singing, and the things that she was doing for him. Because she seen, that he had something, and he talked about it before. How they first date, she paid for everything, and she stopped acting and all that stuff for him, and now look at him, right? And another thing I like about her, like, you don't see her, you barely see her, bro.
Yeah, that's good too.
I like that shit too. That's my type of shit right there.
Nah, that's always a good thing. You know what I'm saying? When the woman know her role and the man know his role, and y'all can get along together and make that shit work, bro. That's platinum shit right there, bro. Platinum shit, bro. I always applaud that shit for motherfuckers who can do that shit because, bro, everybody not capable, bro. It's like everybody want the fame, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. It was a moment where, bro, I didn't even want nobody with social media, bro. Because if you got a huge following and you active, me being me, like, nigga, with the buses and all that shit, it's gonna cause motherfucking corruption. It's gonna cause corruption because you're gonna be responding to them niggas, and I ain't even on social media. Like, I don't want no woman that's one of them respond to everybody comment. Nah, I don't need you, baby. You can pay attention to that a little bit more than me. I'm good. I'm super good. But that's just my choice. Like, it ain't nothing bad or good for nobody. It's just, if you with the shit, and if you willing to sacrifice that for me, and I'm willing to sacrifice whatever for you, then let's do it. I found two of them. You know what I'm saying? We just one of them didn't like to smoke and all kind of shit, and another one was just, she didn't like me coming home late from the buses. So I mean, it is what it is.
Right.
But but see, the positive thing about that is I end up getting a staff, so I won't have them problems no more. That's a fact.
Right.
Like, y'all don't hear me talk about nothing going to no goddamn bus at night. Or I might say, I got to go help my driver because they had a flat, or I'm going to pick up the money or something like that because he got too much money on him. That is it. You not finna hear me complain about it because I ain't got to worry about it. They know how to run that shit perfectly now. No problemo. So yeah, me having to go through that shit twice, I went and got a staff. Clearly it was a problem. I fixed that shit. So, it is what it is.
Hey. Yeah, that's called adjusting. You know what I'm saying? You're adjusting. Right. That's all.
Nah, that's for sure. But see, everybody think if they gotta adjust, then it's bad. Wow, bro.
I know.
Everybody is not just evenly compatible like that. You gotta do something that might be a little different for you. Like, but people don't want them. Why I shouldn't have to do this? Well, why you shouldn't? Don't you want the nigga? Ain't you interested? Don't you love him? What he need, I already know. Now he don't need to know shit. We ain't mind readers. Explain that shit to us.
That's what I was going to ask. How much like do people actually like find it valuable to like during the dating phase to have those maybe not so fun conversations, you know, just to get a clear understanding of where you both stand, you know, so you won't have to deal with like any type of oh, I thought you was gonna be doing this, and you know what I'm saying, like you don't have to deal with certain things in the future. Like, how important do y'all find it to reveal certain information about what you need or what you want in a relationship?
Highly important.
Oh, so I
because
can
we can't read minds. Nobody can.
For sure. I agree.
I can speak for myself. I got a lot going on, so it's important that I go ahead and get it out there up front. You know what I'm saying? And say, hey, you know, I'm not gonna be here because I work overseas. I got this going on right here. I got this business stuff going on right here. I'm trying to build this, and I put it out there up front. And it's up to you as the woman, not necessarily saying you in general. I mean you personally. But in general, it's up to the woman to be like, yeah, I can do it or not. That's how I look at it.
Indeed.
Okay. That was a good answer. I mean, that was a good response.
Yeah, I was hearing
so basically you asking what's the time frame? You asking like what the time frame
like how
that we take y'all seriously?
No. How soon do you think that it's important to express certain things about yourself to whoever that you're dating?
I mean, that's the whole
seeing on a regular basis.
Yeah, that's the whole dating process. That's the whole part of conversating.
But do you? I mean, some people wait 2-3 months. I mean, do you? Okay. Some people do it right ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like some people do it in the first, like in the introductory phases to see, like, okay, let's just get through this stuff. There's different time frames where people kind of omit information.
I think
see the issue with the question is. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Go ahead, Ms. Joy.
I just think it should be natural. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, however, you should be asking the important questions. Everybody should be asking the important questions up front. Now, whether you know what those important questions are, you know, that's up to you. If you don't, you better ask your mama, your grandmama, your auntie, and whoever else that you got around you that may have some sense, because that's what be missing. Folks don't be asking the right questions.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that. Or either they want to hold off until they kind of figure out something about them first, so they can have something to come back to. Now, see, that's fucked up too. But see, for me, it would depend on who I'm dating, because if it's something that I know they have, meaning like a kid or some shit like that, like I'm gonna want to know between the first and third date about some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to waste your time. And I don't want you to waste mine type shit. But I would rather get that out a little bit earlier than later. Because, you know, those are things that I need to know. Like, I don't need to be put in a predicament where you got an insane baby daddy and that nigga is insane by his kids and he's gonna come try to hunt my ass down for some bullshit. Nah, you need to let me know. Or either me having a baby mama and she coming to hunt your ass down. That's something that we need to talk about. If she's crazy, I ain't gonna even put nobody in that situation. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. If I got a crazy baby mama and she just pop up everywhere I'm at, bro, it's gonna be hard for me to date. And I would hope you would feel the same way and just, you know what I'm saying? But I would rather you know that up front and then we can go our ways. But some people will deal with it, some people won't. But that's just, I'm just saying for the extreme type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a baby mama that's gonna hunt you down type shit. We know some people go through it, some people don't. But at the end of the day, that's shit that we need to know. If you got, you know what I'm saying, kids with siblings, or, you know, if you financially not this, if you got some other shit going on that we need to know. And a lot of the people know what we need to know. They just don't want to talk about it until later on. And that's fucked up too. But at the end of the day, I think them questions should be, I think the most critical questions should be addressed like in the first month.
Indeed.
That's right.
Yeah, I say the first month.
Yeah, for sure. Let's lay it all out on the table.
I think most critical questions, should be had for the first month for sure.
Yeah. And make a wise decision.
Right.
You know? And again, like I said, for me, you know, I gotta put it out there pretty much up front because I don't know when I'm coming and going. You know what I'm saying? So
right, that's who. Yeah.
That's just what it is for me.
I respect it. Like that's just what it is. Like, but you know, hey, if you don't understand it, you don't understand it. But communication can definitely make things way better. And just kind of blowing by, not really addressing it. That's some bullshit. But for the folks that do have great communication skills and know how to lay that shit down, then it's best for you to go and get it out the way, bro, because it's gonna be problems. So not problems, but it'll be more of a like, oh, well, you just let me down type shit. Like, nah.
A disappointment, but I mean, for me, Drip. Oh, go ahead, Stan. My bad.
No, go ahead. No, Lord, go ahead.
For me, I like to keep the first date and the second date light and easy, right? You know, I don't want to know a lot of like, unless it's something that affects this particular thing we got going. I'm not really curious to know anything outside of that, right? It's just about what I need to know at that point and what she needs to know, right?
That's what we're saying, Lord. Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Yeah. You know, and then expand out. Yeah. Expand out after that, right? After a while, from one, I'm a very private person. I don't like, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of a secret squirrel, right? I mean, I keep my secret safe. That means I keep your secret safe, right? And, you know, with women, it's just like, you know, once you give them too much information, sometimes it could cause them to sort of, you know, spaz out, right? You know,
no,
kind of.
That's where you're wrong, baby. See, you trying to omit because you trying to keep something hid. No.
Not. Well, I can't speak on that.
I knew that's what the question boiled down to. The question boiled down to when are you gonna be willing to say what you need to say to talk yourself up out of these draws?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They wait to see what else they gonna get. Like, let me be quiet.
And that's why I say that's a setup question, because as a dude that's trying to date you, he is not trying to mess that up. So that's why certain things you ain't gonna know right off.
See, but we can't be expecting reciprocity.
That's
when we playing the game different.
Playing the game very different because y'all trying to get the booty.
Lord Jesus.
Goddamn right.
The truth. They want the truth, the booty, the food.
Yeah, that's great.
And y'all want to give us that booty too. Come on.
Right.
The point is, y'all want to see everything before you commit.
You know, we want to know what's inside. You know, the door. You know, if you giving us half truth, we're not able to make a wise decision. Y'all want to make a decision based off what? Nothing.
I feel you, sir.
What kind of decision you gonna be making?
We need to see if we need to give you the booty. You know, some of y'all be keeping, you know, y'all don't tell us enough, have us all thinking a certain way, feeling it, you know, and we done been and gave you the booty on the first or the second date, and then find out the fourth date, shit, we shouldn't have gave you the booty.
Right.
Joel is divine. Now, that's malarkey.
It ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, that's malarkey. Because y'all be knowing what's up. Y'all know
because y'all just slick talkers.
Y'all just be doing it because I like them.
Learn to do.
No,
slick talkers. Lord Jesus.
No, because I'm telling you, this is how men think. Like we understand things happen. We adults. I understand that things happen, but you can't expect for a dude to just automatically take you seriously after that, unless he already took you seriously. You know what I'm saying that,
but don't be. Come on, man. Like we just
what you mean?
Like dudes just be like, you know what? I'm just trying to feel you out right now. And that's what he say on the first date? Hell no.
No, exactly. I'm saying no. You're not supposed to fall for that. No, I agree with you. What you talking about?
So we're not supposed to. So who are we supposed to?
You shouldn't. But no, I'm saying you shouldn't fall for nothing stupid like that. But my thing is, if you did, then what the hell? What you mean?
No, that's a lot of. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of what people be nailed.
Again, y'all playing the game wrong.
Yeah.
And again, you got the last word.
Lord Jesus.
Word. Okay.
We do have the last word. We do.
So look, can we say this though? Can we say like why when and I'm gonna say this with just on both sides, because I don't want y'all to drag. Why, when people fall for the okie doke, then we start the blame game? Why? If you fail for the bullshit, that is a you failed problem, and it goes for men too.
It's easy to point the finger at somebody else.
That's a huge misconception, Drip. That's a huge misconception.
Complaining in the world for that to be true.
Most people, in my opinion, know what they're getting into. They just want to deny it. They just want to ignore it. They think they can change that person, make them into something they're not, and then they end up finding out. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, somebody done tried that exact same thing before.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all want, that nigga did me like, man, if you supposed to be Miss so-and-so and on your shit, and I'm not blaming nobody for nothing, but you ain't catch that shit. And it be the most smallest typical shit that normally goes on. And you feel
it's easy to point the finger at somebody else.
Right, there you go, right there. It's easy to point the finger at somebody else, and it's something that you went through and you fell for. And it goes for both sides, men and women, not just women.
Yeah.
That's why I said because that was a caveat that you threw in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not blaming you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying to have a broad general conversation. Like, yeah, I said because as a woman, you're supposed to already know that's your bargaining chip. Because all that extra stuff that you do, that's gonna be the glue to keep that guy. But at the end of the day, you got the call on that, you know what I'm saying, or making that happen. Y'all can make us wait as long as y'all feel like it.
Now that is true. That is true. We can't step away from that. That's true, y'all.
Right.
I just asked like what?
So meaning ladies,
no. When they said when you fall for the
hold it tight, even when it's
something that's so obvious. I said like what? I just wanted an example from the guys that like should be an obvious. Oh, this nigga's finessing. Just give me a obvious or a typical finesse statement or scenario.
He asks you for gas money. He asking you for gas money on a weekly basis.
Oh, if the nigga asks you to pay for the fucking
the very
date.
Obvious.
If he asks you to pay for the date.
Okay, well, how about the ones that treat you quote unquote well, that don't ask you?
Okay, if the nigga talking about nothing but sex, freaky shit, like
that's obvious.
You wouldn't want to. Nah, that ain't obvious. Motherfuckers falling for that every day.
It is. If they're only talking about sex and you kind of know what they're there for, so that's not really a.
If it's just too good to be true, don't y'all got something called intuition?
Hey, that boy took the words right out my mouth.
Every human being has intuition.
Come on now,
don't y'all got something called intuition? Y'all stand on business. Don't argue with me on that shit. We ain't got that. We go off whatever. Talking for nothing. I ain't never listened to no manosphere nothing. I'm speaking real shit. If there's a women intuition that y'all be saying,
that's what they
that's my intuition. That's my gut feeling. Y'all go for that bullshit and y'all stand on business. Right. So if you don't get that intuition and mathematician and magician feeling, then guess what? You fell for the okay though. Fellas, the same way. I'm just keeping it in the book. All the excuses and goalpost moving shit, I ain't with that. I'm just saying that's LA, I feel you. I'm only speaking on what I think I know about the women. I'm not saying because I can't tell you what you can fall for because you're a woman. I'm a man. But y'all got some kind of intuition that y'all stand on. If you feel some type of way, because I asked Ferg the same question. I say, Ferg, what are these motherfuckers doing knowing they getting fucked over and they still stay? He say, Drip, they like what they like.
Yeah.
That shit fuck with me. I'm like, wow. So they gonna just say fuck it, right?
But you ever think that you don't know what your friends say to women?
My friends.
You don't think about, I'm just saying, like the people that you know, what you say that might make them be like, okay, like some men be asking for children. They be, you my future wife, you all, you know what I'm saying? They be,
and that's another flag.
Much.
You know what, LA?
They be doing too much.
LA, you just there you go, baby. There you go. God damn it, LA, you just answered your own question. Niggas who say, I want you to be my future wife on the first fucking date and he don't know your last name. Flag.
Right.
Flag. Get your ass up out of there fast. Run, baby. Run.
I mean, yeah, you got to be careful of the love bombing because niggas love the love bomb.
You got to run, LA. You got to run, little baby. Run like Forrest Gump did and break the shackles. If a nigga get the love bombing you and like pleading his whole future around you and you don't know his man, run, motherfucker. Run.
I never
like
understood
fast.
that love bombing shit, man.
Like,
be honest. I never understood that.
Get your ass up out of there. Because
niggas know that it work. What's up, TMKC? Because niggas know that it work.
That's another one. Y'all are fall for that love bomb shit too. Yeah. Bullshit, not drip. I'm not. It got to be some type of context behind that bullshit and why you feeling the way you feeling. Because for a man, if a woman love bomb a nigga quick, bruh, I'm trying to tell you, that is the most worst turn off in the world sometimes.
I mean, for us, it's different. It's different because men, you can love bomb men women can love bomb men all day long. Men know the one thing.
That's not true though. That's not it.
No, they fucking can't. That's a turn off for me.
The one truth. You know what? Men ain't got to love back. Ain't no requirement for men to love nothing. Ain't no requirement for men to love.
Me, bro.
Love bomb me how you want to. I require to love you back though.
But that's a vibe though, ADS, because she might be like, man, I love your ass. What you gonna tell her? I'm be like, shit, I LUH your ass too. Love, thank you, motherfucker, love.
Thank you. Love. You gonna say she love me? I'm gonna say thank you.
Love. Thank you. I like you too. I like you too. I'm gonna tell her. Shit, I ain't bullshit. I like you too.
Shit, I say I love me some me too, huh?
You ain't shit.
If I was you, I love me too, shit.
Oh God. How the fuck you love me that fast? To me, that shows desperate.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Or you a little thirsty, baby. Or you really see, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Loving somebody that fast is unbelievable. Within a month, the first 2 dates you already love dropping, that's a flag.
Yeah,
that is that's lust. And you think the nigga ain't even, man, look, bro. I'm a type of nigga where if you try to give me the pussy the first night, that is a flag for me.
Exactly.
Oh my mama, I don't know you, motherfucker.
Matter of fact,
I do not know you from a can of paint, my nigga. I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm not going. No, why you trying to give me the pussy so fast?
Right. I done took it a step further, Drip. Cause I'm like, yeah, if you really to give it away that quick, I already got it.
Shit.
So I'm in post nut clarity mode, standing right here talking to you.
Already talking to you.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
This should be crazy, bro. It's wild. But LA, if you want, you just heard a bunch of them just now. There you go. You just heard a bunch of oh my bad. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. It's always like in the important moments when I want to get a damn call and I gotta reset everything. But thank y'all.
Love bombing. Love bomb. Okay. No. We can tell you again. Bombing. Goddamn, love bombing too fast. Flag. Okay. If he want to spend his life with you in the first month, flag. If he want to make you the wife the first night, flag. If he's trying to take you home first night, flag. Like I can keep going with the flags. I got a bunch of them in my pocket to throw. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. I'm telling you, that shit that women fall for the most. Oh, you love me? I would have been like, nigga, what you love about me? It would have paused the conversation. That's a fact.
Okay, I mean, like I said, that's again, those are to me, those are kind of obvious, especially like you said in the first night.
Y'all falling for the same shit.
No, I'm talking about 6 months, a year in. Folks don't be, they might still be in the honeymoon phase, enjoying the regularity, the familiarity, whatever. Shit go a little too far, they get a little too drunk. People be saying shit that they really don't mean because they ain't think about that.
I mean,
I know nobody like that. I know none of your friends are like that.
No, I didn't say no. Wait. Don't put words on the drip. I didn't say nothing about none of my friends like that. No. I said I don't drink like that. First of all, I didn't say nothing about nothing else.
You. I'm just talking about
no. It's got to be me because if you want them type of tips and shit, no, listen to me. It's got to be all men because if you really want tips like that, I'm a single man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you what these niggas are saying and y'all are going for it though. Still.
There's two other single men on. Okay.
But listen to me. They're not answering. I'm just speaking for myself. If they want to answer, cool. I'm just saying. You wanted to know what are things that's a red flag. I just told you about 17 of them. If you don't catch the drip, you still gonna go for it.
No, I didn't ask what a red flag. Yeah, they change it every time. Miss Joy, go ahead.
Didn't you say what were some things that make
no?
Ask the question again.
She's looking for.
I know what she said though, but go ahead.
Yeah, she's looking for red flags 6 months to a year in.
Oh,
but
6 months to it. Okay, see, I ain't hear that.
Because they were just like, how you not
my
know? You know what I'm
My
saying?
bad,
That
LA.
somebody wasn't for real. And it's just like,
Okay,
you don't
that's my
know when
bad.
the flip is going to switch.
I mean,
So-
6 months to a
6
year.
months.
It could be after you had his baby. It could be any
But
time the
then,
flip is coming.
what I would look
Hold on.
for.
Wait. One mic. Go ahead, finish. LA. Go ahead.
Let me finish. So my thing is, Lauren, if you looking for a red flag 6 months to a year in, that is the red flag, baby cakes. Because you shouldn't. I mean, why are you looking for red flags 6 months to a year in? You should have been and already seen them at that particular point. 6 months to a year in, you should already know if you want to be in a situation or not.
Well, the initial statement was, how do women in general not know when they're being fooled? That was this general
Because
statement.
they overlook it.
Okay. Yeah. With the dip. Okay.
But if somebody can fool you for a year, boy.
No, I'm just saying. No, I said, what are some red flags? Because y'all are saying that in general, women should not be getting finessed at all, and if they fall for it, and so I just asked for general examples. Of course, y'all went for first date stuff. Of course, that's obvious. So I'm just saying, when you get deep in this, because there's a lot of situations that don't work. Let's not act like that, y'all. So when we say that women in general should not be getting fooled, like, are we just omnipotent, or do we need to be guided and led? Like, which one is it? And if we know everything, what should we be doing?
Vetted, so you need to have your own checklist for shit that maybe you've experienced in the past before. But 6 months to a year, it shouldn't be a bunch of shit. I couldn't even. Let me just think. Let me see.
Do people not flip though? Do people?
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. People flip every second, every minute of the day. That's a fact.
So what are some like signs of when people when they stop fucking with you no more? How about that?
Man, shit.
They stopped communicating the way that they were normally communicating.
They stopped talking to you. It's meaning like maybe he was a sweet talker to you. Now he don't talk to you sweet no more. You know what I'm saying? It's more direct in general.
Like intuition that Drip was talking about again. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I can't call that intuition need to start flicking.
I gave people a week and be like, oh, you don't want to talk? Okay, I'll be out in a week. Like, I ain't got time for this shit.
If that's what you want to do in the week, that's your thing. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You don't want to talk to me, but we like, what? That's the communication breakdown. We can't have no relationship if you're not willing to talk out what is going on, especially if I'm asking you.
If that's your thing, Lauren, then that's your thing. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's a good flag. That's a good flag to go off of. Like
communication, red flag. Okay.
Yeah. If they're not communicating the way that you like to communicate, then that already tells you that y'all probably are going to have trouble with communication. So that means you move on to somebody that you can communicate with. You don't want to stay in the trenches with somebody that you already know this probably is going to be a problem, because you can't be waiting on them to change or whatever. You already know, hey, I like to communicate this way, and they not even, they not doing that. So, hey, move on. Next.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you gotta just move the way.
Again, I don't get no time frame, but it's cool because, like I said, it can happen at any time.
It can happen at any time. No, LA. Everybody moves different in a 6 month to year time frame. LA. Everybody moves different. You can't just ask what's this time frame and expect a bunch of answers. Everybody moves different in these time frames. Straight up.
It's
everybody moves opinions. I don't want answers. I just want opinions.
I mean, shit. We've already told you something, and you said that that was for the first and second dates. That shit go on the whole time if a nigga is doing that bullshit. But I mean,
like I said, I'm
if you want to hear something else, then I don't. Like I said,
no, I had gotten a phone call, so I'll replay them. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, I got the communication part. I got a lot of like first, second, third date indications, but not really like once you guys have gotten familiar with each other and things start flipping.
But 6 months, I'm not familiar with you though. I'm gonna keep it a book. I'm not all the way familiar with you in 6 months. I'm telling y'all, I'm taking my time. If it's somebody that I'm really interested in, that I'm really finna sit and put my time and invest in, I'm not rushing shit. I'm gonna try to get your time all the time. I'm gonna try to take you out, all that other type of shit, and like I can like learn from shit that I'm seeing. I can learn just from the conversation. That's all I can tell you. all these extra little cheat codes and down, up, A, B, X, Y, right, left. I can't explain this shit. I'm gonna do it the way I want to do it, and that's me vetting you the proper way to find out whatever I need to find out. I'm not coming into it negative. I'm coming into it open-minded and seeing what this is gonna be about. And if I'm really trying to like be with you for real, yeah, I'm really gonna invest my time in it. It's just, I mean, but I can't tell you that at 6 months to a year what's gonna happen. Like that's more like some AI shit. Because everybody move different. Everybody experience shit totally different. It's niggas that move in with each other at 3 months.
So do.
So I couldn't tell you.
It's some people that get pregnant in 3 months.
Nobody's suggesting all of that in 6 months.
I mean, but see, now you saying nobody's suggesting that, but they really are.
Married.
Ferg got married in 3 months. Coach Ferg, but 90 days.
Okay, so I'm not speaking for Ferg or anybody.
No, I'm just giving you an example.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Ferg got married in 90 days and he's still married.
Yeah, it's situational.
Like, I'm just giving you an example. Ain't that what you want?
Mm-hmm. Me and my husband talked on the phone for 2 months before we saw each other. I thought he was a whole total different person. When he showed up to my door, I was like, who is this man? I was the whole entire 2 months, I was visualizing a whole total different person. We are still together to this day.
See, everybody got different situations.
Right, but they
saying let me ask Miss Joy a question. You was able to hold his you was able to hold his attention with your conversation in.
Yeah. He was able to hold mine as well.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like everybody different though.
Even me visualizing him being different, you know, a different person. When he showed up to my door, I had to remember the 2 months, you know, that we had just invested with one another. Even though I thought he was somebody else. I was like, well, you know, you did, you know, dig the person you spoke to for the last 2 months, regardless of who you thought it was.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay.
I'm with you on that.
Shout out to
I'm with you on that. Yeah, I'm definitely with you on that, Ms. Joy.
But see, it's so, but then when I say 6 months, they be like, no, that's not enough time. But then y'all bringing up examples where it didn't take no time.
I never said.
But
I just gave you examples for a Ferg and who else I said? I never said nothing about me. I'm just saying Ferg was married in 90 days.
I never was
in general. No, listen to me. It don't matter. I'm giving you in general. Goddamn.
I'm sorry.
Examples like. Ferg married in 90 days. He's a man. Miss Joyce said she took 2 months to even see her dude. I'm telling you, I'm gonna take 2 years before I'm really just fully just done and like want to marry you. So I don't know what else you want to. I mean, I don't know what they can tell you, but I'm just saying.
Lord, how long you waiting?
Oh, me, I've been married and divorced before. So for me. No. I would definitely like to get married again. I mean, especially one thing I'm realizing that, you know, in my 30s, you know, the notches was all good, right? You know what I'm saying? You collect the notches, you know what I'm saying? I might have broke a record or two, right? But in your 40s, you start to wake up a little bit and say, okay, well, I got to build something, right? I got to do something with it. So I mean, it's a different perspective, right, on that situation. I mean, you know, like I said, I'm still up there saying I'm still down for a good time. I mean, I went out a couple weekends ago with a chick, right? We chilled out together. Ain't nothing come of it, but you know, we did chill out for the whole weekend, right? But at the end of that, though, I mean, you know, it gets more about because, like I said, I was in a 4-year before this year, so I came to this year clean. But it's like I'm looking for something, you know. If it's going to be something long term, you know, let's see what the options are, you know. But short term, I got great options short term. I mean, because this is the land of opportunity, and sexual liberation Atlanta ain't nothing but a thing. You got to be extra careful out here. But I mean, it's out here.
Here we go again.
But yeah, that's my perspective on it. I mean, I'm always looking for the right option, the right opportunity. But hey, you know, your options is your options. You go with what you got.
I'm just saying, like, everybody move different. I don't think nobody give you an answer the same.
Yeah, it's situational.
Right. I agree.
It's situational.
Oh, my bad.
I'm gonna go back to you shouldn't be looking for no red flags at 6 months to a year. You're supposed to be knowing by that time, Lord.
Yeah, if a nigga playing with you at 6 months, then you already done.
Yeah, already
done. You already done.
He playing at 6 months. He been
I can't tell you what he gonna do, but if you got doubts at 6 months, you already went past that threshold.
So have.
Again, it all started from a comment that was saying basically women know we know more than what we lead on to, even at a very young age, and that's what led this on. Ain't nobody getting finessed 6 months in, y'all. I'm good, y'all. Thank you for the concern.
Who said we were getting finessed at 6 months?
Hey, Lauren, if you still, look at 6 months, baby. Like, I get it, Miss Joy, but that's not
Miss
what
Joy
I
ain't
was saying.
bullshit.
Like,
No,
that's not what's happening.
I know shit.
I was just like, damn. I was just like, okay. I just feel like a lot of people.
I will say this though.
Hold on,
ADS.
ADS. Hold on, because you just jumped in and cut everybody out. Hold on. Let me read the super chat. Shout out to our boy Mello 747. You say, quick question: what is more important, the message or the mess? Wait a minute. The message or the message? Huh?
I think you meant messenger.
Okay, I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Message or the messenger? There you go. What y'all think?
It's probably a little bit of both.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of both.
It's always been the message.
No,
because the person that's gonna have the message already had to go through the ups and downs of the shit that he having the message about. He or she that's having the message about to give it to the people who didn't go through that stuff, so they won't have to go through that stuff.
I kind of look at it as like if you want to cook somebody a meal, right? Sometimes it's like Joy said, it's a little bit of both. I can cook you your favorite shit, but if I put it on the inside of a trash can lid to give it to you, you probably not gonna eat it. And it could be steak, it could be surf and turf. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a little bit of both, because that's even like when we talk about online, people want to hold strangers accountable, and it's like the person has to respect you in order for your words to hold some weight. For them to actually take it into consideration.
I always said, LA, if a motherfucker asks you to hold somebody accountable online, that is a bunch of bullshit, because what is it going to prove to anybody?
Yeah, and I don't mean that much, you know what I'm saying, for my words to mean anything, I could just put something out there in the atmosphere. If you want to take it, then fine, but it's not my job to hold, you know what I'm saying? So to me, I think it's a little bit of both when it comes to what you're saying and like who's saying it.
Man, I agree. It's just I don't think holding nobody accountable online gonna do nothing for you. Maybe for the aesthetic of the show, but ain't nobody giving a fuck about that shit. They ain't finna. That shit don't mean nothing to me. Motherfucker say, "Well, Drip, I'm gonna hold myself accountable," and nigga, you go do the same shit 30 minutes later. What does that prove? Nothing to nobody. So that's why I don't even go off that bullshit. I ain't holding nobody for shit. I hold myself accountable. That's it. Just for me, okay, Drip, you did do that. You fucked up, cool. Accept that shit, move forward. Other than that, I wouldn't ask nobody to, look, if you can't stand on it, I ain't finna beg. Straight up, I ain't finna beg, because that shit is insane work. Like, on the internet, who am I proving something to? These motherfuckers don't give a fuck if you hold yourself accountable or not. They swear they do, but that shit don't mean nothing. Because guess what? These folks is not in your real life. So why people be trying to hold themselves accountable so much on the internet? I'll wait.
So then do you believe or do you agree that it's a little bit of both, the message and the messenger?
Oh, well, I ain't never answered that question, but I can go with that. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. It can be a bit much sometimes, and the message can be a bit disturbing, and the messenger can be a little, if we gonna be 100, you got niggas who pillow talk, that's messengers. You know what I'm saying? They might twist it up, do some more bullshit, but it's almost a balance. I would say really more of the message, really on the cool.
But that's why that's why Coach Prime having Brittany Renner talk to them players, that's why that didn't work.
Exactly. But that's like, just like, if let's say D-Rock, I'm not saying that you got people who don't like you, you know what I'm saying, on the internet. Let's just say that you got people who don't like you on the internet, and then they start telling me shit about you.
I'm going to cross reference because I'll be like, okay, I can hear the message, but that's not really what I see. So like, I'm not just going to take this for, you know what I'm saying, face value, because I don't know what type of history that y'all have or why this information is even coming to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'll be saying. Sometimes people need to consider both and not just run with, you know, like run the whole thing down the field just because you got a little something that makes, you know, kind of, I don't know, it might make you feel good, or you know what I'm saying,
but
maybe
they're
feel
fueled
like
by
you got one up.
LA, they fueled by hatred, so they don't care. That's their motivation to do that.
Yeah.
I
If
get
you
it.
listen
That's
to
what I'm
another
saying. You
motherfucker
can't
online,
always
it's crazy.
listen. That's what I'm saying. You can't always listen to it. It's a combination of the two. Because if I know that this person got beef with you, of course I'm not gonna listen to them.
Right.
That's why I said a little bit more for the message.
It's already messed up.
Yeah.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. If you try to date Drip and you ask another motherfucker about me, then that's a you problem, because they gonna give you nothing but some bullshit they don't even know about me. Because clearly we know that I wasn't around back then, and all these beefs and shit that was going on, I had nothing to do with that bullshit. So you asking another motherfucker on the internet about me is absurd, and you should be ashamed of yourself doing that bullshit. Why can't you just ask me something that you might have heard and you really want to know? As if a nigga can't come clean and answer the question and tell you the real, then that's the problem. Flag once again.
That is.
But you asking somebody else is crazy.
Yeah. If you have to ask somebody else, that's even
See,
crazy.
I say one thing, I'll be like, if somebody tells me something, and you be like, oh, if you ask, like, no, I said if I'm told something. That's why I'm like, the messenger and the message.
But that's why I said the message would be, I'm not going with that, because I said it would be more of the message for me. Because the messenger can tank that shit up. He can tank that shit. He can do all kind of bullshit to make you believe something totally different. That's why I said the message for me, not the messenger, because the messenger ain't worth the fuck.
Well, yeah, okay, never mind. It's like I said, if I know that one of my friends got, like, you know, they got static with somebody else, and this person they got static with is telling me something, I'm not gonna take it face value, because I'll be like, y'all got issues anyway. Like,
well, I mean, if you know that person and you trust that person, then you can go out what you want to go out. But if you okay, you just make a prime example. If you knew they got static, why would you listen to the messenger, right?
Mm-hmm. You could just be having a conversation.
But if you know they got static, like, why would you listen to the messenger, LA? If you know they got static, why would you listen to the messenger, LA?
No, you just
don't make sense.
Literally listen. You just take it in. It doesn't mean that you believe it. That's what I'm saying.
Now,
you got to consider both. You don't just run with the word.
Watch this though. If you come back to that man and tell them that somebody told you something, then the messenger just fucked you over, right?
Okay,
and it wasn't true.
Okay.
See, that's why we can't have this conversation, because everybody want to get in their fifis and okay.
No, I'm just going to stick to
we
the
need to have a conversation. We're having the conversation. So you asked me, is it the message or the message? Okay, go ahead.
Right. So if my homegirl, right, let's say we're familiar, we got, I don't know, 2 or 3 mutual friends, right?
Okay.
And I don't talk to everybody all the time, but I talk to this one person most of the time, right? Okay. So then they call me and they just start having, you know what I'm saying, some conversation that's catching me up on times and this, that, and the third. And they start talking about the other mutual friend that I'm just like, okay, I know that y'all kind of fell out. I'm pretty sure this is going to blow over, whatever. But I'm not going to sit there and take what they say seriously. I'll sit there and listen to them because obviously they need to vent, but I'm not going to be like, I need to make a choice. You know, I need to pick a side. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't do nothing like that. I would just let them get it off their chest. But because I know the situation, and you know what I'm saying, and the messenger, because they used to be cool, but now for whatever reason they not cool at the time, and now they want to just talk shit. I'm not finna take what they're saying seriously. That's all I'm saying. You got to consider the message and the messenger.
Not for me, because you know why? These messages be fucked up, and they want to send you a fucked up message. So you mean to tell me if you knew I had static with this person, you gonna let that person get their shit off to you? I think that's disrespectful from the jump.
Yep.
Let's start there. If you know me and this person got static and this person is telling you something, that is unloyal and disrespectful for you to sit there and listen to that bullshit.
Right.
It's a fact.
I agree.
That is a fact. Let's start there.
I think that's the difference.
So you ain't never had nobody call you and be like, "Hey man, so and so called me yesterday. Guess what the fuck they try to say about you?"
Man,
and you give them the whole rundown.
Nah, I don't want to
like
hear.
I said, yeah, I don't even want to hear it, bro. Matter of fact, if fucking D-Rock could call his brother right now, that nigga called me and said, Drip, Beans got a song about you. Ask that boy what I did. I fucking laughed and was like, I don't want to hear that bullshit. Ron Mack immediately jumped in to send me a track. I got his ass. Immediately. I wouldn't give a fuck about that bullshit. It wasn't nothing. I didn't give a fuck. I don't even want to hear that shit. Cause he was trying to let me, I'm like, bro, I don't want to hear that bullshit. And nigga, we bust out laughing. I'm telling you, everybody's different. If you're easily persuaded or influenced, yeah, you gonna go with that bullshit. But if not, shit, I'm like, look, nigga, I ain't trying to hear that bullshit.
Everybody's
next.
different, but then you be like,
Everybody is different though. Clearly, I'm saying something different than what you're saying. But that's the problem. You're trying to force that though. You're trying to force your point on me to go with what you're saying, and it's not going because I don't move like that. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's different. Like I ain't trying to, bark back or like bicker with you, no, because that's how you feel it. But if a motherfucker came to me and I know you and this person got static, I'm going to say, save that shit and go argue with your fucking mammy. That's a fact. Y'all know I ain't got no feelings on this bullshit. Like, I'm gonna tell you what the fuck I want to say. You don't like it, nigga? Check something. That's facts. I ain't never moved different like that, but the way I just said. Can't nobody come tell me about no fucking Lauren, Alabama, and I'm with her, dating her, and I know everything about it. Can't nobody come tell me nothing. Cause I'm gonna tell them, you a hating ass nigga, you need help, nigga. Move around, straight up. But if you gonna listen to them, you fucked up too.
Right. Stop snitching.
Come on, man. That's just me. I can't speak on everybody else. Bro, Vato, you ain't shit, bro.
Why you volunteering information to me that she ain't told me?
Come on, like, bro. That's what I'm saying, Lauren. Like, you gotta know what time it is, baby. Like, I don't move internet style. I
have been asking general questions. Have I said anything specific?
Man,
or did I ask?
Why you gotta reference the chat now? You talking to us? You talking to us on the panel? Ain't nobody doing that.
But it's becoming really personal, and I'm just like, I'm not aiming this towards anybody. I just
Lauren, Alabama?
The same way that.
But how's it personal? How's it personal?
You're saying how you move, and I'm just like, that's cool.
No,
like
you asked. It was for the messenger or the. I know I'm not. That's why I said that's how I move. I'm speaking on me, Drip, not for D-Rock or Lord ADS or Boss Man. No, they might move totally different. You said what's important, the message or the messenger. So I'm just giving you context on how I would move in that situation. That's all I'm doing. And you trying to make me go along with what you saying, and I'm not, because that's not how I move. That's the only thing I'm saying. I'm not doing none of the extra, none of that. I'm just telling you, I'm not gonna believe the shit. If I'm dating you and I know that you got a static with another woman, and she come tell me something, bro, you need to keep that shit and ball it up and go cook it on the grill, because I don't know what to tell you.
Right.
That's just me though.
Like, yeah.
Right. Like, who are you to tell me some shit about mine? And if a nigga go with that shit, then they fucked up too.
Right.
That's just me.
Right.
But you ask these questions, then you get an answer, then you don't like the way it's answered. Nah, not me. I ain't going.
The super chat asked the question. The super chat that's on the screen asked the question.
I thought you asked the question. I don't understand.
Wow.
She piggybacked off.
Right. She piggybacked it, right? Hold on, wait. Didn't she piggyback that? Because I just read his listen to me. I just read his comment and you broke it down. Well, if da, so I'm going off what you know what? This is pointless. That's another disconnect right there.
That's the disconnect we be talking about.
You don't like my answer. So you just fuck it. I mean, I can't lie to you. Like, that's just how I'm coming. But
what's everybody else think?
Oh, yeah, please explain, because I'm tired of being put on the pedestal for no reason. She finna have target practice with my motherfucking ass. And I bow down. I bow down, LA. I bow down, Lauren, Alabama.
I was confused. Yeah, I wasn't targeting.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Everybody else. Y'all got it. Y'all can answer.
You can go ahead, bro.
I mean, I'm gonna listen. If you If you dry snitching on your friend, I'm gonna listen to what you got. I might scold you afterwards and say, "Hey, that's not cool." Though.
No,
you
you can't do that, Lord ADS.
Huh?
That's how you move.
I'm sorry, they told me not to do that.
Oh, okay. Well don't do it. Don't do it.
Why would
don't do it?
Yeah. We just saying that we don't.
About it's crazy.
We can't do it.
Yeah, we don't do it. I mean, I don't. I ain't got time for it.
Clearly, you would listen to that person, and that would be a problem.
I give him 5 minutes, right? If it's like one of her friends, just telling on her, I'll give her like 3 or 4 minutes to see if there's any useful information in there. And if it ain't, then I'll just go and snitch out to her friend, right? But if there's some useful information, I'll take it with a grain of salt, confirm it, and see what's next, right? Let's see what the useful information is.
I ain't finna let nobody speak on mine like that. I'm sorry, that ain't how I move. Nope, I ain't listening. If I ain't already got no, gut feeling or something going on, I'm already be on my shit regardless. But another motherfucker telling me something about mine, I'm not listening. I'm sorry, I'm not even listening. You a whole hater out here, a whole hater. I'm good. Mind your motherfucking business, and that's it. I'm not finna address you because what if that shit wrong is 2 left shoes? You just opened up a can of bullshit for no reason. Now you and your woman arguing. Hell no, I ain't going for that shit.
I'm going to confirm it first. See what she talking about.
I ain't confirmed.
I ain't finna confirm shit. I ain't found on the street.
Hell nah, not from no bullshit hating ass motherfucking woman or man that I know he might like my woman. I ain't going for none of that bullshit.
If a friend like me, she like me, right? If you just go give me free information, then hell, who am I?
ADS. That day that you called me a motherfucking simp, boy, you ain't worth a fuck right now, boy, because you with that bullshit, goddammit. And that's cool, though. ADS, listen, he messy, he toxic like that. Cool, not me. I'm stepping on 10 for me and mine. I ain't listening to that bullshit, woman, you crazy. Don't speak on my motherfucking woman again. Do you hear me type shit? You feel me? Like, I'm gonna cut that shit right at the mouth. Oh, get your ass up out of here. Because I know you hating, because you want to be in that position. I know this. Like, come on. Sometimes you gotta just ignore motherfuckers and keep that devil out your system, man. Real shit. Because they definitely don't want to see out shining. So that's why I say it's the message. Like, because the messenger is fucked up. Clearly, they trying to hate or like, sidewind some shit. Nah, I ain't going. Nah.
In situations like that, though, you can always put the messenger on the spot.
Yeah. Like, come on.
Man, nah, tell her what you told me.
Nah, on God, huh? I bet it won't be the same conversation.
Right. Okay.
And I ain't trying to go through all that messy ass bullshit. Nah, my nigga, I can save that with just me just knowing that I know mine.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody tell me about mine, period. Right. Ain't no other way around it, Drip. Like, no. They say Lauren Alabama was cheating on everybody on and da-da-da-da. I'm like, bro, you a fucking liar. Cause we was at 713 this day and we went to that motherfucking place. Bro, stop it. You trying to cause problems that's not there. I'm not listening. So if you are the one that do listen, that's just on you. I ain't saying that you wrong for that, but that's just not how I move. I'm not listening to that bullshit. And everybody else just told you, except ADS toxic ass, that they ain't fucking listening. They ain't going. ADS say he gonna listen and then confirm it. What if they confirm leads you to a breakup? Then what just happened? The fucking messenger won, right?
Yep.
There you go.
Depends, right? Depends.
Well,
because
it can depend too. But, well, look, for me, it would be the message. The messenger is fucked up for the most part. It's normally the person with immunity or they ain't got shit to lose. They gonna try to tell you some bullshit. So hey, that's just me.
I think it's up to each individual to have that discernment. Each individual got to have that discernment. That's all that is to it.
That too.
I mean, at the minimum, at least I know. And that's a weapon in my tool bag, right? I can use later for something else. But because when I go out and stay out at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, you damn for sure I'm gonna bring up what that friend told me.
Yeah, see, it is you toxic. You toxic. Ain't nobody gonna trust you because you're gonna be so caught up on what the other folks saying that knowing they trying to get in their spot. Now, see, it depends, and I don't even want to backpedal with it, but since ADS said what he just said, it kind of make me think, well, who was the messenger? Was it somebody that's a hating ass nigga, or what if it was family? That makes a different dynamic. Because what you gonna say to a family member?
Or what if she just like you? Let's just keep it real. I mean,
you know, like it just brings different vibes on that shit. But I don't know. But I know for somebody who don't know me or they trying to get that spot, I'm not listening. And family, fuck it. I'm just gonna say I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. Period. Fuck it.
Sometimes family members looking to take your spot.
Yeah,
too.
I'm standing on 10 with that one. I ain't going for nobody. Fuck that.
Now, Drew, I have been in that circumstance a couple times with women, especially dating women. I've been with a couple women where they friends will tell on them about shit. I mean, really tell on them.
They do, but Lord ADS, I would rather, man, that's just hard, bro. I'm not the one to be ear dropping and ear hustling and all of those bullshit to another motherfucker, because what if that person get upset with you for listening? What if they come through with the breakup? What if all this argument caused a breakup? Then they won. Like,
well,
it don't like
because of something I did not do or say, her friend did or say. That's on her. I'm just listening.
I hear you, brother. I don't know. I ain't going. I just rather not. Anybody got something negative, bro? Okay, I'll figure it out. That's all I can tell you. But other than that, bro, I'm just not finna listen. Now, if it turn around and slap me in the face 2 weeks later, then that's on me. But I'm not finna be sitting there listening to no motherfucking comical ass person who trying to lie and exaggerate shit. I'm sorry, I ain't listening. I got to stand on my square with that, and I'm always stand on it. No, I'm not going. I'm not listening to that shit. Because in my mind, if we like it like that, can't nobody tell me about mine. Real shit. That's the shit that I'm standing on. Unless it's like some video footage or something, bro, don't come tell me no bullshit. Don't come tell me no bullshit, bro, because I'm not listening, because you a messy ass nigga or you a messy ass woman. One of the two. But if they got video and footage of your motherfucking ass cheating, that's a different dynamic than, like, it ain't even about the message or the message. This is proof facts. Like, this motherfucker was fucking over you with this nigga. Look at the video and it's in your face. Oh, wow. Okay.
Drip. I dated a chick one time and her friend liked me, right? She was real cool. She liked me. So I stayed cool with her and her friend, right? Since I kind of met around the same time. And the little chick I was with, you know what I'm saying? She was out with another dude that weekend, right? Kind of lied to me or whatever. I was cool with that because, at the end of the day, I was doing my thing too. But we was out Sunday, like in the backyard, just kind of having drinks or whatever, right? Just kind of a Sunday shindu type of thing. And that friend called her ass out right on the spot. She's like, wasn't you out with your ex-boyfriend last weekend? Right there on the spot. Drip, what am I to do? Am I wrong from what I had heard? Was there something else I need to do?
Nah. I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know, man. This is crazy, bro. I don't know why people even try to do this.
I mean, I played off like I ain't even hear I played off, right? Like I didn't even hear what she was talking about. I played off like I ain't listening. But I heard her.
I mean, if you heard it with your own ears, bro, I mean, you got to take it for what it is, ladies. If you heard it with like you heard what she did, like you were literally around the corner, like in the other side of the house type shit, you hearing the bullshit, then, bro, you got to take it for what it is.
Yeah, we was all outside in the back, just out in the backyard, whatever, right? Sitting on chairs, sitting around drinking, playing spades, whatever, right? And her friend told on her, what am I to do?
I mean, yeah, that's, bro, if you see it in real time, bro, you got to accept that shit. If you look past it, that's on you for what comes in the future. It is what it is. I don't see nothing that can be even more truthful or either, like they say, in your face. If a motherfucker got a real-time video or like you seeing it in real time, bro, or they address you in front of you and your lady at the same time, then that's something, shit, welcome to the show. Because you finna get one. That's if they address both of y'all at the same time, welcome to the show. Because it's definitely finna be one. So.
And I played all cool like I ain't even here. Because at the end of the day, Drip, because I was there to have a good time. We all having a good time together. And she was with the shits. But don't make it any less true what she said, right? Even though she with the shits. So You know, I even mentioned it to a girl. You know what I'm saying? I let that shit go, went about my way. And a little time later, now when we did kind of have a falling out because she screamed exactly what you screaming now. You know, there's trust. They'll say, ADS, I don't know why you be out doing these things, but you be like, you disappear, you reappear. I made sure I brought that to her attention. I said, well, your friend said you had a friend too. So what am I doing such a big deal, right?
What up, Nay?
You know, I thought we were cool. You know what I'm saying? Whatever we do, right? I mean, that's what your friend said.
I feel you, bro. Like I say, if it's right in your face, bro, you can't take it. You can't play with it. You got to take it for what it is. But if it's on some hating shit from the messenger, bro, I ain't trying to listen to it. But if it's in your face, you can't just look past. I mean, you can, but it'll be on you.
Man, I wasn't mad about no shit. You know, it's just
you see the red flags and ignore them. That's definitely on you.
Yeah, if you ignore that shit, that's definitely on you for sure. It's just for me, like, I don't know, like it's different situation when you dating somebody that's in your face every day, or you dating somebody that's a long-term relationship. You feel me? It just hit different. It's way different. I mean, like not a long-term relationship, but like a long distance relationship. It's just totally different. Like those are like the worst ones to deal with because everybody seems like they got something to say. And they don't know nothing about that person. But it'd be crazy though. You know what I'm saying? Like I just roll with whatever. That what y'all say, cool. I figure that. But I ain't finna be listening to no hating ass nigga. I don't know, whiny baby ass woman who want to be in your spot. That's the worst thing to deal with. Why would I listen to her tell me some shit about you, knowing she won't come too? Like I don't understand. Like that's crazy. I'm not listening. I'm not listening at all. Unless, like I say, she's showing me a video on my face. I got video of your gal cheating with this nigga. That's different circumstances.
That's still hating.
It's still hating. But if she got video to show me, Miss Joy, if I look past that video, then it's on me.
That's
right?
true.
Yeah, for sure.
Come on now. Like I say, we gotta take things into consideration. That's why I say there's really no 100% way to move. But I know for me, for the most part, if it's some hating shit, I'm just gonna automatically debunk that shit. But if they got video on my face and can prove that shit to me right then and there, you gotta take that into consideration. Ain't no one way to do it and one way not to do it. But for me, for the most part, I'm definitely not listening.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure gonna be side-eyeing the person that bring me any information.
Come on. They ain't no good from the jump, especially if it's some messy bullshit. Yeah, they was over there kicking. Nah,
right. Why you so interested in what I got going on?
Come on now. I can't go. It's crazy. I ain't listening. But if they be like, bro, look, this your gal, right? And they put it in my face, I'm like, wow, that is my gal. Fuck. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, wait a minute. Like, that's in your face though. If you ignore that bullshit, don't expect nothing cheap. You might well go ahead, pack that shit up and get it on out the way because you got video in your face. In your face. So what you gonna do then? Nah, you gotta address that shit. Or if you don't, then it's on you. That's a you problem. So that's the only thing I say about that. But other than that, I mean, you know, because this nigga's hating all the time. This women hating all the time. But why you fucking with that bitch? Why you ain't come over here? You know, I do this and do that. Nah, you going about your business. I'm cool. And you through. Let me go on out the way. Shit. Nah, hell nah. That should be full of bullshit. Full of bullshit. But I'm glad we had that conversation because, you know, we kind of got some shit out and kind of seen how people move and what they willing to do and you know, everything under the sun, which is cool. I respect everybody's decisions on how they move. Ain't nobody, you know, besides ADS, he just toxic. He like that shit. He like for a motherfucker to fight over him. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Definitely toxic.
That's for sure. And hey, we can't wrong him for it. That's what he like. That's what he choose. That's what he likes. Shit. Yeah, I ain't finna say he wrong for the shit. He just toxic. You know he fucking toxic.
Ain't that the toxic about that? Get to the truth. Get to the truth.
Shit.
And
Bro, this nigga crazy as hell, bro. Ain't no fucking way. This boy crazy, bro. Shout out to the ADS though, standing on business though.
Hey, sometimes
I think.
Oh, go ahead, man.
Go ahead, Lauren.
No, sometimes I think it's funny that folks think that they can, say certain shit to you, and it's not gonna get back to the person that it needs to. That's all. They'd be like, "Oh, for real? What you mean by that? What happened? Tell me more." Because if you think that I'm not finna tell, you stupid. But keep on playing me like I'm stupid.
Damn, who that's supposed to be for?
No, that's for the person. No, that's for the person who tries to like throw salt or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta put a name on that motherfucker. Shit.
No, it's not. No, these are all hype. That's how I be like, wow. Like, no, I'm pulling this out my hair right now.
Damn.
No, but like, shoot, like I said, because some people, because I'm small and I'm nice and everything, they think that they can try to persuade me. They can try to, influence me and things like that. So I just let motherfuckers talk.
Man, women will do that shit though. Women will definitely play on your mindset and brain pick your motherfucking ass and pick your brain.
No, they trying to play on mine. Why you think that you can talk to me about my peoples? Like,
I'm sure. Wait a minute. Hold on. I kind of feel like I'm part of this conversation now. Hold on. No, I'm talking shit. But no, like it's crazy because like what you're saying is definitely true though. Like
I'm speaking in general, I swear. And
no.
I'm gonna just let everybody get done, and that's all I was like, let me just put.
I got you. I'm just saying it's just crazy that how women know how to play on women tops, and vice versa for the men too. Like it's like they know certain shit to say to play on niggas top to make them believe certain shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I say I would have to like, nah, you can't just play in my face on no bullshit. I would have to see the real live footage, or I just had to figure it out on my own. Now, if they was 100% correct with whatever they was gonna tell me, then I had to see it or figure it out. But that's on me. Just because you don't listen don't mean that it's the right thing to do. I'm just saying that's how I do it. But like I say, if I don't pay attention to it and I don't try to figure nothing out because I don't want to hear that bullshit, then that's just on me. That's something that I gotta do. But I would hope that me and mine locked in like Flynn to where all that shit is in the past, over with, or whatever they saying probably never happened type shit. But hey, I mean, shit. These motherfuckers know how to manipulate these days.
Throw a monkey wrench in your shit quick.
Yeah, throw a big wrench in your shit, like for shit show. And that shit fucked up. But, hey, I can't blame nobody for that shit but myself if I don't listen. Right. By me not trying to listen, like, hey, I might have a chance that it might be right. And I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm on some more shit. But then again, I might have just dodged the whole bullet. Because it was a bunch of mess on top of it type shit. But I got a clip like with we got them T.I. and Tiny, they had the allegations with the sex trafficking, bro. They back in the news, bro. It's receipts now.
Oh yeah.
Again, didn't they?
Bro, I got the clip. I got the clip, bro. I'm telling you, it's crazy work, bro. They doing these motherfuckers. I'm talking about they ain't bullshitting, bro. They after them. But
hey, y'all seen that boy Charleston? Oh my bad.
Yeah, Charleston too. Yep, Charleston White Say Cheese interview. Crazy work.
Yeah. I
got that boy too. He talking about Carmelo.
That boy shouldn't have said nothing, man.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Boy, let me tell you. It's crazy how people flip-flop on this internet. That's why I don't really be too much with making besties and all of those shit. Now, these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you when they hit that X. I'm sorry. The people who I fuck with daily, they know it's real because I'm fucking with them the same daily. Other than that, all them new people and new friends, I know. No. Stay out the way. Stay clear. It ain't nothing but a bunch of drama behind it. And y'all know this internet fucked up. I click that X. Y'all don't see me nowhere else. Nowhere. I hit the like button, speak, and I'm out the door. Dude, that's all I can do. All that other shit, y'all got it. Shit, Nighty just came up the other day and said, Drip, why you ain't never been on my panel? Shit, I had to tell him, I can't sit on these niggas' panels and listen to dick and pussy for 8 hours. I can't do it. That's why I got different topics on my shit. Like, I don't want to talk about, man, I'm not believing that bullshit. That shit seems unrealistic sometimes. And for the people who do listen to it, good luck, because it's a bunch of bullshit. If y'all do what works for y'all and not worry about what everybody else got to say, you will be way better off. That's a fact. But everybody want to listen to somebody, and if they don't do it the way they do it, then they wrong. That's so fucked up. That is so fucked up. That is manipulating people.
Yeah, because
some of y'all going, hell nah, ain't never that. It ain't never been that deep. Oh shit, it's people in the back. Oh, hold on, my bad. Hold on. Shit, I'm finna get my ass cussed at. Lord Jesus. Yeah, I'm talking about that motherfucker coming too. Yeah, damn. I ain't even see these folks back here. Bro, this new fucking layout they got for goddamn StreamYard, this little upgrade, that's some bullshit. They didn't rearrange all my shit.
I like it.
Wow. You like it, Miss Jordan?
Yeah, I can see better now.
Well, it's kind of bunched together though. I don't know. Maybe it's just me with this bullshit. This fucking curve monitor make everything look crazy, I guess. I don't know. It's crazy. Like, I don't know. Like, it's... Oh, my bad. Here we go.
Drip Nation coming to the stage. Drip Nation Big Wrench Gang presents.
I'll bust your ass up. Don't even go there, Wardy, cause I'm ready to mass up.
Don't even go there, Wally, because I'm ready to mess up. Man, y'all don't know about that shit. Y'all too young to know about that 400. Please, man. Come on. I forgot to play them boys intro when they came in. My bad, y'all. Hey. Out to Shanika and Chanel came in this motherfucker together, twinning and shit. What's up, Shanika?
She was 5.
5. I got you, D-Rock. I got you, bro. I just be having fun with you. Shit.
Hey, that beat on Miss Joy intro go hard as hell, man.
Nah, I'm telling you, bro. All that shit is original track. I ain't got no problems. No problemos. Shanika.
Yeah. Drip, you just really grinding it in, ain't
you? What? What you talking about? What I did?
Having no problems.
Shit, you better not, motherfucker. Boy, let me tell you, you motherfuckers out here. Boy, all right. I'm a chill because Miss Joy want me to chill. I'm gonna shut up. Cool. Shanika, you all right, little baby? You there?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What's going on?
Shit.
How long you been in the back?
Long enough to be brought up with the peasants, clearly. But nah, I was back there for a little second, but it's okay because I'm over here.
Shit. Okay. My bad. Damn.
Ouchie.
All right, Shanika. Shit. Put your gun down, baby. Hit me with a rubber bullet or something. God Damn. I'm sorry, Shanika. It wasn't meant like that.
You making a habit of this shit, but it's okay.
Bro, no, I'm not. Come on, don't do me like that, bro.
That's what I get for being employed. How dare I?
Nigga, you on unemployment right now, goddamn it, the fuck?
Don't you tell about being.
Oh my God, I can't do nothing but laugh, bro. See how she come bully drip? I ain't got no smoke. I swear to God. I don't want it.
What else?
Oh, God, you got it. Boss man say, ouchie. Just
Ouchie.
She checked that shit so she come in this motherfucker.
I think she really pulled it 12 gauge on.
Yeah, she got that Mossberg. She ain't bullshitting today with drip. I'm sorry, little baby. It wasn't meant like shit, but damn, I'm so sorry. It won't ever happen again, Shanika. Believe me. You believe me? You forgive me?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you better speak up when you say that shit. Shanika, you believe me, girl?
You know I gotta do that exhale. Like I know you like, but
yeah. Nah, that's for real though. That's my bad. I wasn't even thinking about it like that. I didn't even know that you was in the back. So that's why I say, damn, she finna cuss my ass out because I didn't know you was back there. Nah, but for real, how long you was back there for real? Like what? A minute or two? Or
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I'm eating, so I ain't making no big deal. And you were in the middle of your little soliloquy.
Okay. Oh, my little soliloquy. Oh, see, now you're gonna try to. Okay, all right.
No, I'm saying like if you're in the middle of talking, then it's understandable why you wouldn't notice.
Y'all see how I just mind fucked her real quick and turned it on her? Yeah.
So y'all fight like brother and sister. Yeah.
That's my motherfucking dog, I swear to God, bro. I swear in the fighting, the pistol come with that motherfucker too. Shit. On my mama. Chanel, what up? The bullshit. Okay. All right.
Hey, party people.
Oh, what's going on with your baby? You all right?
Not much. Yeah, I'm good.
What up? Who just came in this motherfucker? I be Woody Chakra. Let's see who else in the chat. Jonesy for more. What it do? LaRonda, what it do? Southern Girl, what it do? Damn, Nay, what it do? Damn. Oh, Riaz, what up, Riaz? What up, Vato? Vato Locos. Who else in this motherfucker? Well, y'all in the chat cutting up. That's why I wasn't reading that motherfucker. Hell to the now. No more drama. What it do? Man, shout out to Miss Joy people coming through with the come through. If I missed you, address me. I don't mind. But yeah, shout out to y'all. So how's your day going, Shanika? What up, BJ?
Other than I got embarrassed going to get something to eat because I went to go and pick up some food for my grandma and
Stephon, what up, boy?
Home place, and I was talking shit about my food not being ready, and then I pulled up the app to check them, and then they ended up checking me. I was like, damn.
Another one bites the fucking dust. Oh shit! Another one bites the fucking dust, man. I be damn.
Oh wait, never mind.
Man, you see this new little outlook? This little layout they got.
Yeah, it's weird, but
Miss Joy talking about something I can see. Fuck? Maybe it's my screen that got it looking like this.
I can see everything now, like all my videos, or like I can see them. I don't have to like go one by one.
Yeah, but that's the clutter. That's the clusterfuck.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit. Like, why everything look like it's just so close to each other?
I guess my brain works better in that way.
I wonder, can I change this shit back? Because this ain't. I'm just.
What else that wild? Chicago Gorilla say he got smoke for you, Drip.
I wouldn't give a damn. What Chicago? Man, I know Chicago Gorilla ain't in my goddamn chat. Boy, it's gonna rain pigs. What up, nigga? This nigga here. Shout out to Chicago Gorilla, man. No bullshit. That nigga there, one of the OG triple OGs in the space, man. You know, it's all good. There you go, right there, Shanika. You got it.
All right. Y'all know it.
Born in the 80s, crack baby. Born in the 80s, crack baby.
Ferg in this motherfucker.
Why y'all do that?
Hey, you know that's your shit. Fuck you talking about? Shit. Born in the 80s, crack baby.
Yeah.
He represents us as the crack era babies. Goddamn, y'all the heroin post or some goddamn the spoon babies. Y'all was shooting out of spoons and shit.
Hey, shit, I'm gonna get up off here. I gotta get some
That's
food,
a bad
man.
boss, man. Nah, it's really a motherfucking blessing to have that boy Chicago. Really bless my shit. My bad, boss, man. Go ahead. That's a bad boy. I appreciate you.
Oh no, I said I'm about to get up out of here. I gotta get some sleep, man. Y'all be good, man. I'm gonna
All
still
right,
let it play.
That's a bet. That's a bet.
Sure.
And shout out to that boy
Peace, boss,
Stephon
man.
Cash App Poppy, man. Appreciate you, my boy. Appreciate you for the cash out, G. What'd you say, D-Rock? Oh, I thought you had said
Oh no, I was
something.
just hollering. Yeah, I was just saying what's up to boss man.
What's going on, Ferg?
How y'all doing, man? Happy
Get back
Monday.
that real quick. Shout out to Stephon with that cash out. Appreciate you. Love you, boo.
Yes, sir. Get money. We
Well,
gonna
that's
get
how
money.
y'all be in Jesus' name.
Oh Lord Jesus.
I don't know if you heard that. Like it just came out a little too natural. Like love you, boo. Like it felt a little weird. So like,
Yeah. I'm gonna need you to get your motherfucking mind together, motherfucker.
I love you in Jesus' name.
Motherfucker say, I love you, boo. What?
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know where that came from. I'm so sorry. If you got an old lady,
God damn, that's funny as fuck.
I have love for y'all.
Oh Jesus, that's crazy work, man. That's wild. Nah, shout out to the boss man and everybody slid up on there. What's going on, Ferg? How your day been, my boy?
Oh shit, it's been lovely, man. I had a little, it's crazy, man. I don't know what people trying to do, but it was a little coaching position for. It's called the. What's that shit called? Man, I forget the name of the league. It's trying to be a startup football league, right?
Right.
So I put in an application. Of course, other people put in applications. I'm like, hell, I can coach.
Right.
I'm talking to the owner, well, commissioner, owner, whatever. So how we get paid? And dude was like, well, you get paid through ticket sales. I'm like, oh hell.
Oh yeah, I know you
ticket
got that.
sales, and I'm like, yeah, what if 5 people come to the game?
Yeah.
Man, they paying these niggas like high school and college coaches now for the Pop Warner. You talking about Pop Warner or you talking about like a
No, I'm talking about a semi-pro.
Oh, huh?
Yeah.
I see they just gaslighted you in your face for
Yeah.
That's some bull semi-pro playing the motherfucking arena, the dome, somewhere. Goddamn, you be telling me
They
that.
got those. They got semi-pro up here. They got semi-pro where I'm at.
Yeah, have they already started playing games?
The league is. They've been playing games in Georgia for at least 20 years.
Yeah, we got.
They ain't started yet. They said they starting this fall.
Oh, for the season. Okay, gotcha.
But they still ain't got all the teams together.
Ticket sales is insane work. They
It's
trying to play with your
ridiculous.
mental, big dog.
Yeah, man. I was like, man, let me go back to retiring and sleeping all day. So.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, Ferg. That's a good look, though. I can't even knock it. That's a
I mean,
good look.
he already told me, it was between me and another guy that, I ain't designate a head coach. Y'all can sort of work that out. But I'm gonna play it out. Let's see. As long as I ain't got to come up out of pocket, I'll play it out.
So you feel entitled, Ferg? That what you trying to tell me today? You feel entitled? You got that experience.
If I felt entitled, I've been talking about the Cincinnati Bengals called me and told me.
Ferg, that is excellent for your resume either way, though.
Yeah,
I mean, if you put this on your resume, you could probably look at some pro teams.
I know what you're saying. However, if I was 20 years younger, I'd be all motivated for it. Now I like being retired. It had to be $300,000-$400,000 for me to say, all right, I'll do it.
Nah, I feel
you know, but yeah, I ain't looking to. I wouldn't mind having somebody else go up in that spot, but as far as myself, I wouldn't want the stress right now. Give me free tickets to the games.
Well, shit, Ferg, they gonna give you that. They gonna give you free tickets to the game for sure. I'm sure. Or
Yeah, but I wouldn't mind having somebody young, that's inspiring to get up in. You know, I didn't celebrate my 50th year in sports this past.
Right. I mean, is the team good?
Well, it hasn't even started yet, Drew. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
We got to still get the roster together.
Okay. So it's like a new thing. It wasn't like y'all already had it. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, it's a new league.
This Ferg, I ain't gonna lie, bro. We got a women league in Houston, bro. Boy, them motherfuckers is knocking. I'm talking about they 23 stretch ISO, goddamn 19 stretch option. Ferg, they running that shit, bro. I'm talking about, bro, it's crazy work.
Now here in Atlanta, we got the LFL here in Atlanta, brother.
The
Lingerie Football League.
Yeah.
That's some OnlyFans shit. But okay, you got it.
Yeah, I mean, no. It'd be good, some good games though. It'd be some decent games. You know what I'm saying? It don't be like
shit.
you know they be out there be really trying to play. Yeah. So, I mean, little. You know what I'm saying? You're there for the football, right? You just want to see a good football game. You know, whatever they word is their business. You just want to see a good football game.
Right.
Football. Okay.
It sounds like
That's why they make it because they know you're there for the game.
Right. It sounds like a live football.
I just want to see a good game. A good game. You know what I'm saying, ladies? Just, you know, want y'all to know, say, be fair sports. You know, make sure you smack on the ass. I'll smack on the ass too. And, you know, good game. Good game.
There for the game.
Of a stud smack on the ass, you're going to be with the same energy? I hope so. Miss E, what's going on? Yeah, you quiet now. Rooster, I'm going to go and give you a warning now, bro. You come up here with that bullshit, it's down, baby, Yo Street in the Range Rover. Do you hear me? All right. Let me pull up this academics video with Brittany Renner, bro. Y'all got to see this thing here, boy. She doing her thing and everything. She say, Muslim what? Whatever they be. Nah, none of that shit going on. No, she said, I'm through. I'm back for the streets. And she hold on. Let me bring up. Here we go right here.
It's the divorce back.
Holy.
Here we go. We got Brittany. Oh, Lord Jesus. Look at that, boy.
Yeah, brother. She really.
Yeah.
You know, her look game, her beauty game is on point. Oh, and everything.
If that was the dark skin sister, y'all be like, oh man.
I've been the same way. I have that exact same thing. She on point, brother.
Dark skin, light skin. I ain't never had no color situation. I ain't colorblind. That's for damn sure.
Y'all see the light skin, y'all like.
I'm definitely with it. But clearly she was with Kevin Gates. It went about. I don't even think it went 90 days. To be honest with you. She back for the streets. She back for the folks. You know what's then? I wanted to say this when you said this earlier. Remember when you said Dion had to come talk to them kids about, getting, swindled and finesse? Remember you said that earlier, D-Rod?
He did.
Do y'all think he did that? Like, what was the reason you think he did that? Because that was the wrong person to sit on that motherfucker.
No, that's the right person. That's the right person to come talk to the players. Because hold up, reason why? Because she's living that lifestyle. She's telling you, listen.
Okay,
she's in the life. She's letting you know, women like me, we gonna get over on you slow ass niggas.
Yeah, you're right, Ferg. You're right.
Why not?
All that shit went out the damn door when she walked her bad ass in the room.
Come on,
like, forget what all y'all niggas talking about. If she give me the green light, I'm going now.
Right now, nigga.
So
right now, what up, Bucket 88? That's